So,
Greetings. We are Fellowship Gaming, here to entertain you with yet another tale of daring, disaster, and dimwits. So please grab your favorite drink and perhaps a snack, and let us regale you with songs of our misdeeds. Tonight we are continuing the Starfinder 2nd Edition playtest, even though the feedback period has ended. This is a science fantasy D20 system. If you'd like to see more content, please check us out over at YouTube at fellowshipgaming.quest, where you can subscribe and hit that bell notification. If you would like to join us during our live stream, head over to Twitch and give us a follow in order to be part of our live chat. So lots of crazy things. We had holidays in between, but last time we were here, it was I think the 20th. We had like a sort of discussion about what we were talking about with the playtest so far, and so we're gonna.
That was very cool.
casters suck.
And it's
Don't play
I
them.
haven't edited it yet because my mouse died and I have to get that fixed.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be editing it this weekend. And
I feel like I watched it, and I was with my friend Sam, who is heavily interested in TTRPGs.
Yeah.
He's only ever played like 4 games, joining my 5th edition campaign at the very, very end. He was super what's the word?
Intrigued?
Intrigued
Okay.
by what Casey and Brian were saying. Not necessarily their opinions of certain experiences, because he doesn't really have that to compare and contrast. But some of the rules discussion that you guys were touching on, not just with Pathfinder 2nd Edition, but tabletops in general. Because obviously, I think I've talked about this before, and when we first started to consider for Magia, watch us on first Sundays?
Sunday.
Yeah.
first Sundays
First
every
Sunday.
month.
That's this
I
Sunday.
was offering something that I'm calling the chassis system. It's ABCDEFG, where basically it's ancestry, something class, whatever, and it's broken down individualistically using a very D20 7th, what's it called? Star Wars Saga Edition, like talent trees, and you build your stats up with,
I like
with
Saga
points.
Edition.
And that's
Never
that
played
chassis system is all my favorite pick and choose, like 13th Age,
I'm gonna pause you for a second.
Saga.
It's like WoW talent trees kind of thing. Like for a character, it made
Yeah.
things. It made you able to customize your character a lot more than just I'm a frost
So-
mage or I'm an arcane mage.
So imagine Han Solo, and then he multi-classes into Jedi, not necessarily like Luke, but this is a good example. So Luke would be like, not a scoundrel, but he'd be like a nerf herder. Let's just call that a class. He's a farmer, which
Farmer
he is
was.
for most of his, but he has a mechanical adeptness.
Bent, yeah.
So that would be a talent tree, his mechanical adeptness. Then he does...
and piloting. 'Cause
Correct.
It was a
But that's...
Yeah, I get it,
Well,
I get
piloting is less of a skill and more a skill and less a talent tree. Although you can do like ace pilot.
Yeah, his
That
dad has the piloting talent tree.
Well, his dad has his dad has bullshit trees. If you know who Luke's dad is. But that's my point. So, and then he would multi-class later on into Jedi, which was the one issue with Saga Edition, is that Jedi could use the Force, which was a skill, and it could replace any other
skill.
So that was the only bullshittery included. If you took Jedi out, it was It was like you could be Han Solo, and like your ability to run the 12 parsecs would be a talent tree or a really good roll. His scoundrel, the he shot first, shoot first would be an example. It's not, but it would be an example of a talent tree where if you tie at initiative, you just automatically win. Like that would be an example, and then you just build. So you want to be a fighter with sneak attack? You can do that. You just replace your feats with sneak attack. You want to be a rogue with extra attack and not sneak attack? You can do that. You just pick and choose. It's really, really good.
There's a talent tree where you're called opportunistic, and it's anytime anyone on the field that you can see rolls a natural 1, you get an automatic free attack.
Yeah.
No limit.
So an orc.
It's once per
40K
turn,
orc.
but
No, it does not say it at all.
I'm pretty sure it's.
They
Oh,
may
no,
have
it's once per person.
Yeah, it's
once per person per turn.
Yeah,
But yes.
it's
because you can only make that attack
yeah,
once per.
yeah.
But it's effectively
50 people, all they roll 1. They're like,
Boom.
pew, 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 pew,
Yeah.
pew. It's
Yeah,
stupid.
it's
Like-
basically reverse 40k orc.
Yes.
Yes, and if you could take that system chassis and add a failure chart like Pathfinder Second Edition, that's what I am building.
Yeah.
And I have friends that are going to be playtesting it this summer, but I need a break. I
Well,
just
Sam,
finished,
come and join us,
Yeah.
play and watch. We'll
well, I
help
just
here.
finished a
I
3-year.
mean, yeah,
D&D
we're
5e
probably
campaign,
losing
so.
Fred.
Say again?
Fred's been busy. Fred's been busy. It's not a.
He's getting a new job that'll switch him
Oh,
to
he
weekend.
is. Good for him.
Last we talked to him, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good for you,
So
Fred.
it's kind of a. He
I'm
probably
also
won't
looking
be
for a
joining
job,
the.
so- But I don't think
second
it'll
edition.
conflict with Friday evenings. Sorry.
So yeah, we had a great session this last time. And as a recap for what has happened to you guys,
We're all dead.
it felt like it. You had come across the spaceship that was down with the Starfinder, the Skittermander that was there, and the Vesk that just had a full-on washburn into his chest. You were able to pull out the Skittermander. You were able to disable the one engine before it blew, and was able to get all the data off the black box, and then you got absolutely waylaid by a squad of Azlanti warriors that were just BS-ery.
Purple ships.
Yeah. And so,
It's not that they were BS-ery. It's that
Oh, we rolled poorly.
we rolled poorly, and they were given a spell that is a giant middle finger to players.
I think you have you have the access to the spell, though, right?
No, it's arcane.
Yeah, he
Oh,
has, yeah.
It's arcane.
He
Okay.
has a similarly BS spell, but they each had it. And there
Yeah.
were 3 of them.
It's the same garbage that was in Starfinder First Edition with poison.
Yeah.
All NPCs have poison. It's not cost effective for any player to have poison. Okay. So
in response, I did use my green hand. I'm
'Kay.
still Kanpai. He came back. So this side of the table is we have near death experiences.
Yeah.
No, we also have near life experiences. Screw it.
Yeah, me.
And
also Darvis.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Darvis.
don't
Darvis. Yeah, Darvis.
He was the first one that got that
Yeah.
spell, and it's hard to really. It's poorly written is part of it,
Yeah.
but the way it's written is it's literally written to say that if this spell in any way, shape, or form drops you to 0 health,
You die.
you're instantly dead.
You're just
and it's
ash.
like,
And it's
What?
not even clear like Disintegrate is.
Yeah.
It's like
No.
this can happen, and then also this other bit
Yeah,
happens.
that's why,
and
like,
if this bit happens,
Yeah,
you die.
it
You're
was like line.
Yeah.
Oh, and then then it's like if they die from this, then it's 0, and then additional damage, and I'm like, it was just garbage written.
It's like it's telling a story, but trying to give the numbers in the midst
well,
of the
no, it's
story.
like it does this damage. If you fail, it does additional this damage. If if it actually drops that person to 0, which is at the very end, it says if they go to 0, they're dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not if they go to 0 from the first damage and then the second damage, which is Sonic hits them, that kills them.
which defeats the I have was it called hard to kill? Or
Yeah.
something like
It's
that.
it's instant
And
death.
It's like
It's
and,
instant get.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just a giant middle finger to players. It's like
yeah,
because
same
it does
reason-
nothing to enemies.
Correct.
Oh, the
Well,
enemy
yeah.
hit 0. Guess what? He's dead.
Yeah.
It's
So-
a very rare enemy that's not instantly dead at 0.
Very true.
Well, and then also every GM. No offense to because it's
Oh, no,
not
yeah,
you,
yeah,
but,
yeah.
Like, every GM who wants a MacGuffin just go because that's in the rules too. Like no, yeah, this NPC is supposed to come back as a villain later on, but they got dropped to 0. But guess what? It just didn't work on them. Well, that like you said, it's a big middle finger. Narratively, sure, but that's why like in my games I just took out Disintegrate because it just does damage. Like it's stupid. I get it.
And I
but
can
it's
accept that it does damage,
Correct.
and it's just
It can do a shit ton
zone.
of damage.
I think
just let me
disintegrate.
make rolls to come back.
I think disintegrate for against players and NPCs. That final roll is like if they die, they're dead. But more of a get rid of that, but have it more be like if they attack objects and stuff like disintegrate more for
Sure.
objects.
Well, and I have spells like that where if you attack an object, it's just a crit.
yeah.
It's like cool. It just does a shit ton of damage. Because there are spells that should absolutely destroy a castle wall. That's what they're made for.
Yeah.
Mordenkainen's just junction. Gone. Okay.
Mordenkainen's disjunction is meant for more than castle walls.
Oh, yeah.
It's also for artifacts.
Yeah, it's meant for the veil between life and death.
Yeah.
So the Skittermander, reminder, their name is Runkle Gigi.
Oh, shit.
Geely, sorry. No. That's a J. Gigi, I was correct. They are just, you healed them and they're just talking. They're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I can't believe it. It's called Captain
Jimmy.
Vasoya. And she's just like, so she's just a fighter pilot and that's the captain of her entire ship. Like imagine they're on a battleship and it's the rear admiral kind of thing. Like you're just like, I'm a private. That's the rear admiral. Yes. And it's just
I have to say this because I won't. I just read for the first time in like 15 years, Catch 22.
Yes.
Because I watched part of the movie.
Yes.
And it major.
Yes.
And I forgot that he was in it. Like I know that it's a joke, but there's a literary element that he's referred to as, and I can't remember what it is. But it made me think of that, and I was like, that's like dwarf or something. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do with her name, but it's gonna
Like
be
desert.
Well, it's
The Gobi
so
Desert?
in the SCA. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's basically like toe, whatever. But it means hill, and it's literally the hill on the hill that's on the hill on the hill. And that's how they named like river. I can't remember what it is, but there's like a Chinese river that's basically just river.
Yes.
And then there's like mountain.
Yes.
The
Gobi Desert.
Thank you, desert. Yes, yes.
Yeah, I said it like
Yeah.
I said Sahara
But that's
Desert, the
my
Gobi
point.
Desert.
No, I know.
You just said desert. What's going on?
But that just made me
Universal
go in
translators.
the brain. Yeah.
To be fair, the guy that was my loader when I got active duty, and he came to active duty, his last name was Moore.
Okay.
He was half Filipino. And I guess his dad had a sense of humor because his name was William Billy Moore.
Filipino name could have been way worse.
The Filipino name could have been worse. But it was very clear that his dad was not the Filipino.
He was William Billiam. I love it.
So the Vest
William
ship,
Billy.
the Vest co-pilot, or the Vest, not the co-pilot. Co-pilot's your Uncle Gilly. The other one is dead. He
Dead.
blew up with the ship.
He's dead and blew up the ship.
We did get the data.
Yeah.
Crafting engine, computer, all that. Did that. 3 things, killed those. Still level 11. We died, but we're still alive. We've used our one. I think Brian's the only one.
Yeah, Brian's the only one, and Scratch.
Nah. He's not real in my head.
It's just this life battery that follows us around.
Well, he's been. I mean, we love Fred, but he's been played more often by us than by the actual maker.
So the Skittermander is very happy, and she's talking, and she's like, "Oh, can I have an autograph?" And then Captain Vasoya's like, "Calm down, explain what's happened." And she explains that shortly after your team entered the jungle, a small fleet of vessels exited the drift in system. Like, you exited like a bit of a distance out, like per normal. These guys exited freaking hyperspace at the freaking planet and like then just started going. So like they abused protocol. That's not what you're supposed to do.
As far as we understand it, that shouldn't have been possible because of the Hell Knights Brigade.
No, all they're doing is blocking communications.
Oh,
They're not.
I thought they were acting like.
No. They're not
okay.
like they're not an interdictor.
Okay.
I think the word. Okay.
So, yeah, normal would be warp in at a Lagrange point.
Because that's a kindness.
Yeah.
It's considered good etiquette. You know what a Lagrange point is?
I would assume it's just far enough out that they can.
A Lagrange, that's a fantastic.
Yeah.
It's very close.
See
A
you
Lagrange
before
point
you're
is
there.
a perfect gravital location.
Yeah, it's.
There are 4 surrounding our planet.
Well, there's 4. There's multiple Lagrange points, but there's 4 identifiable ones for every celestial body.
Correct.
Because there's billions if you consider.
Theoretically, yes. No, I'm saying there's 4 on our planet. There's one exactly opposite the moon.
It's
one behind the moon and 2
it's
on the
where
sides.
It's equidistance where the gravity of the sun and the gravity of the celestial body is in perpetuity. They're equal.
That new telescope that we have, the James Webb
yes.
Space Telescope, is on
Lagrange 3,
The-
1 million.
it's on the
miles
other side of the moon,
Yeah.
which allows it to keep it in a geostationary orbit.
To be fair,
kind of thing.
all of the Lagrange points are on the other side of the moon, but because the moon circumnavigates us.
This is valid. Yes. So,
But correct.
does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. It is a cool thing if you want to study.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite celestial facts.
And so they definitely broke nice protocol, and then they just immediately started attacking. So it says the Red Clarion attempted to communicate with the vessel. So the Red Clarion is the Vesk ship. Scans indicated that the vessels were Azlanti designs, but with bright royal purple instead of bright green. And then
They use the term royal purple.
royal purple.
Okay.
That's the color.
Yeah.
And then firefight broke out over Kataria, and Runkle and her co-pilot were ordered to perform harrying attacks on smaller craft, but Zant, Sub-Commander Zant, the second in command, soon ordered them down to the surface to scan the region and get a sense of the damage caused by the mysterious attackers performing a targeted orbital bombardment near Acuity and dropping troops in the region. There's a lot of stuff here. I'm sorry. You're getting the info dump because you saved the guy. Congrats, you guys.
So Acuity is where we were doing the Accords,
Yes.
and then the first one you said. is the
Qatar is the planet.
Yeah.
Whoever they are, they're really pissed off that the Azlanti Empire is willing to negotiate with the Pact Worlds.
Yeah, we had the Azlanti captain with us. A different.
Yes, the captain of the Ascendant Paragon.
Correct.
It would
Zevia?
be fairly safe to assume that
Iron.
these are
Commander
Oh,
Iron.
Zevia is the one that's up in the. Yeah. Okay.
these are a faction within the Azlanti.
So, additionally, Runkle confirms that the Ascendant Paragon, the ship for Commander Iron, remained neutral in the fighting, though the flotilla had enough power to destroy the Red Clarion if they turned up. Additionally, the Hell Knights blocked communication shortly after the fleet engaged the Veskarian vessel, but Sub-Commander Zant was able to dispatch a signal to the Veskarian before the shooting started. Okay. So there's that. You're now going to sift through the data on the computer that you got.
Yeah.
So the first data set confirms the vast majority of what Runkle's stating. It states that the ships came in, they had a unique color, and their sudden attack on the ship. It also indicates that the attackers started launching landing craft near the surface, near Acuity. The second data set contains the ship's scans of Acuity, revealing the presence of several troops engaging in a brutal street fight for the control of the settlement.
This is by any other terminology, this is a moon that we're on.
No, you're on a planet.
I know, but I mean, is it a planet like
It's a
Mars, or I thought it was a moon around a larger planet that is orbiting the star?
Oh, Kataria might be a forest moon. I would have to check.
That's fine. It's not. I'm just curious about because that's computers and then information. That's our shtick. So I'm just making
Yeah.
sure we're all on the same page when it
Yeah.
comes to defining
And
information.
the final data set contains a signal that came in just prior to the ship's crash. It indicates that additional vessels have entered the system, but
One more.
their identity is unknown. It also provides conflicting data that the Ascendant Paragon began to open fire on some of the Azlanti vessels, but there's no explanation as to why. Okay. Here's where we get to do checks.
Curious about.
Commander Iron says those guards should have comm units.
Yeah.
Strip them and bring them over here, and I can help you hack into them. So there are 4 of them, which means you have 4 attempts. Okay. You need to make a computer's check to overcome the encryption because Commander Iron doesn't have the encryption codes.
Okay.
But he is helping you.
And here's where their writing falls apart.
Well, they're a different command crew.
If you have a radio that is linked to another radio, they have to share an encryption,
Correct.
or they can't talk.
Yes. What's your concern here?
we might be thinking about different things. That
'Kay.
might be the problem.
Okay. So it's these 4 guards that are the royal guards, and then Commander Iron, who's a different. He doesn't have their codes.
What I'm saying is, it's a radio. Or are you saying
They're computers.
You're trying. Oh,
The comlinks are computers, for the
Okay.
lack of a better phrase, because
Small
they're
computers.
yeah, they're all like so. That's
Yeah,
what they never
so,
really explained in Starfinder is that they're
Data
basically
jacks include a comms unit.
yeah.
So comms units are either local or
It's these things.
yeah.
I know.
Well, they're basically it's like basically a Baja.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's either localized or it's planet wise.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's basically he doesn't have they're on a single band, and he just doesn't have access to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're trying to break into.
Correct, and he is helping with that because like,
Yeah.
oh,
So
try this and here's this.
effectively, it's not, but it's like we're trying to cheat a fingerprint to open
Yeah.
the comms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So-
what we're doing.
Correct.
We're not breaking encryption. We're breaking security.
Correct.
Correct.
So it's going to be a single person per check. Anybody can attempt to aid.
Yeah.
Um,
So here's the thing: I can aid,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't. Oh nope, I'm not a human. Never mind.
okay.
So if you have untrained improvisation as a human, you take it at level 1 or 5. If you have an expert, you cannot fail an aid.
Oh, that's
period.
nice.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
really good. You take it at level 9, you're like, well, who wants aid?
Okay.
I was like, as on a human envoy, I was like, yeah, because I'll
That's
have
nice.
it in 8. I'll have expert in 8 classes by this level. That's ridiculous. I built it, and then I was like, nah, I'll just stick with the scary guy.
Computers, yes.
Yes, I have computers.
You can try to aid with a non-computer skill, like giving advice and stuff like that. I'm trying to think of the list
Yeah,
of
so
skills.
I have a base 15. I don't think I can fail an aid.
You can fail if you roll a natural 1.
Oh,
That's
correct.
still
'Cause
a
that would
16.
reduce it by what?
Yes, but it would still.
But so if a natural 1 reduces the success level by 1.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
it would be a
a
fail.
auto success would be a failure.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that
Correct.
you
So
usually.
just I can't roll a 2 or I can't roll a 1.
Can't roll
And
a
if I
one.
roll a-
Anything else?
You have a 5%
succeeds.
chance of failure.
Yeah, and
and
if I
that's it.
roll a 20, you get a crit success, which I think is
Well,
a
if you
4.
roll a 10, I get a you
True,
get a crit
true,
success.
true. Whatever, but you know what I mean.
I mean, you have a 45% chance of success.
I rolled a 10 on the die, so that's a 25 total.
Okay, so that's 1. What skills do you have?
I can only get one. aid.
Mine's an 8.
Oh, you can only get 1 aid. I'm sorry. I'm
You're
still
thinking
thinking
first
Starfinder First Edition. Okay, so go ahead
He
and make your
critically
check.
made it, so that's a 4. Or is it?
I think it's a
3?
2. I think
What's
a 1.
your proficiency in the skill?
Are you at least
trained.
an expert?
Trained,
Trained,
is
yeah.
just +2.
Okay, so
It goes up with your rank.
it
Yeah,
does.
so
Yeah,
if
2,
you're
4, and 6.
legendary
Uh-huh.
in the skill you ate with, you add +4.
I'm
Oh,
just
right.
not.
That's right.
I have to reread the rules like 30,000 times and I still don't get it. Go ahead and roll.
That's fair.
So it's an additional plus.
'Cause I know
2.
that your computer's much higher than mine.
I don't know much.
Oh, well, I thought you were a 21.
I mean, I'm 22 actually.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's just me saying I don't think that's much.
He's like, I only have legendary in the rank. I don't think it's great.
It's
No.
like that 9 is not much of a difference. Listen, I feel no.
10
9's a
would
huge
be
difference
10
in
would be the cutoff for me to say significant. 9, I'm like, okay, I can see why you would say that. Anyway, 15 plus 24 is 39.
No, my math just died. Does that include the aid?
Yeah.
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 39.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, hold on. My nose is itchy.
Right, that's just a regular failure.
No kidding.
30
You
was the no. You're right. It's like 45.
you realize that these are called the Sehedron Guards, and they've received orders to seize control of Kataria from its current leadership.
Is that Edrin guards?
Sehedron.
Sahedron.
Sahedrin.
Sihedron. Those Rune Lord bastards.
Yeah. Shit. Sahedrin.
I almost dropped an F-bomb there for a
Guards.
second.
Guards.
I hate the Rune Lords.
I always call
I
them
have them, by the
Sahedron.
way. I have the miniatures.
And this squad was sent down to kill any surviving crew of the downed Vesperium fighter, while other members of the guard have been dispatched to Acuity as a part of the early capture operation. That's all it says.
Early capture operation.
Okay. Now, here's a fun part. If you would like, you have 2 more attempts, because there were only 3 guards, right?
I thought we had
Yes,
four
there's
guards.
3.
Three
There
that
were
we
only
killed
3
that-
guards.
We're
Well,
always
we
having to
started
find
with
more
4
bodies.
comm
at random.
units.
Yeah,
think
no,
you
that's my
misspoke on that
that's my bad. I wrote the wrong number down.
So 3.
3 comm units. So you have 2 more chances to try to get a crit success. Okay. You weren't that far off, by the way.
I know, I was one off.
It might 1 or 3. Yeah. But yeah, that's
Likely
crit.
one off. I'm pretty sure the
Is there
cutoff
guidance?
was 40.
Is that a spell that is available?
What?
Guidance?
It gives
Or-
the same
No,
bonus as
it's
the.
both. Okay.
It just replaces aid.
Yeah. Well, some things have been changed in remaster from
Some
a
have.
circumstance to a status, but yeah,
I can check.
I'm sure it's not. I don't know. I'm so
the
used to.
only one I know would be like a status bonus, which would be like heroism.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like
Well, shit. Hold on. I'm an envoy. Hold on. I might have status bonuses. Relax.
Like
No, I
I do miss the days of Starfinder First Edition when
Heroism.
the limit of aid and circumstance attempts were wherever the GM decided.
It makes more sense. Like, just one person. Like, they made it. I feel like they made it too crunchy.
Guidance. No, because heroism and guidance are both status.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, so guidance would have helped.
Yeah.
But I don't have it.
Is guidance something? I probably
No,
not.
he does not have guidance.
Probably not, because that would be too easy.
Yeah, right.
That would have been a Pathfinder spell.
We don't do Pathfinder spells in a 2e playtest.
I mean, you can because they're on the list.
Kinda have
And
to
they,
at certain
you have to.
ones.
Because I'm like, it's BS that I'm the caster I am.
Are you looking for status bonuses there, Tony?
Well, yeah, I'm just looking. I've already aided.
So normal aid or crit aid?
It's a crit. I got a 12 this time, so
Okay.
27.
Okay. It's still hard for me because to hit a 40 still
Yours
takes
is
a
a
lot.
20,
22.
22,
Yeah, you
so
get
it's
a
24.
24.
16 or higher.
I need a 16 or higher to hit 40.
There's a slight chance. 3 tries.
And master plan, you can choose to reroll once per day.
I don't think I'm going to do it for this. Because,
Well, we can
I
just-
mean, it's the possibility of me getting a 16 versus the possibility of me getting less.
We'll take our 3 tries.
Probably going to be. Take our 3 tries, and I might not critically succeed any. Because that's only a 7 on the die. So it's still just a success.
Okay. Yeah, nothing more. Last chance.
1 more try.
Tony?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Yeah, you're not able to find out more information. It looks like there's just additional encryption on them. Okay. Commander Iron just kind of like sits there and is like, I think there was a coup that has taken place within the Empire.
What does this have to do with dragons?
Sorry.
And then both Commander Iron and Captain Vasoy are like, we need to get back to town. We need to resolve this really, really quickly. Which means
We need to also realize that town might be hostile territory.
Oh, it is hostile territory. You have confirmation of all that.
Yeah, we're going in with the assumption that this is hostile territory.
Great. All right. Well, guess we won't bother healing up then.
Nope. Well, you can have your cleric, who's down still.
I'm severely down.
You can take a couple hours and just blast through everybody, make sure everybody's fully healed.
Yeah.
I heal a person 60 hit points every 10 minutes, so
Yeah, that's an insane amount. So, are you down any, Gunner?
Like half
Yeah, I think we were all pretty bloody.
Okay, just what's your total amount?
that I need.
Yeah.
77.
Okay.
I have persistent acid as well.
I
Okay.
needed 110.
So that's
6. So 180.
180.
I was down 64.
Okay.
So
I was down
240,
80.
320.
So
Plus
So that's
15 here.
6.
So a little bit of healing plus mine.
it's less than a
So
month. It's
that's an hour.
Don't bother. It's 50 minutes. 50.
Plus
Not an
their
issue.
own. But yeah, so an hour. They were down 15. So.
Okay. Yeah. Well, an hour is not bad.
Yeah.
An hour to rest and get.
Well, yeah, an hour.
400
I
hit
don't
points
know how
back?
long- It wasn't. It was probably 20, 30 minutes for us to do all 3 of those comms.
So okay.
One more level.
You
we're at
guys
12.
heading.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, the whole point of the Infosphere director, that level 12, I have a little guy that helps me with shit like that.
As you guys head back to town.
At least we figured out I do have 3 focus points.
Yeah, that's gonna be helpful.
Yeah, you should hire that guy.
There
He's
are
really smart.
multiple. You can just see just
Anyways,
pew 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 pew. Laser, laser,
so these
laser.
are shuttles that are the fighters that are.
No, not, we're not talking ships at this point. You're coming upon the town, and you're just seeing return laser fire, seeing tracers go across. There is a ground fight, and you see something in the air moving.
Okay.
That's not mechanical.
Oh Jesus! All right.
Okay.
Do we know anything about the Aeon Guard or the Azlanti that would help us identify what it could be in the air?
Not yet. It's too far out.
It's not on fire, is it?
The thing, no.
Okay.
I was like, is it within 2 kilometers?
Okay.
The scope.
There is a detachment of Aeon Guard and Veskarium troopers
Very
that
clearly
rush
a
out
dragon,
to see
but
you.
I can't STM. I can't say that.
Rush out to meet you, and
Oh
then
no, sorry. What are they? I keep interrupting it.
So-
What are they called?
Aeon Guard.
Right, Rapirian? No, the dragon people thingies. Mike plays one.
Oh,
Rapirians? Dragonkin?
There's a Dragonkin and the Reforians.
Starfinder.
Reforians.
That's it. Thank you. I was like, it's a
Actually,
dragon,
Mike
but you
plays
can't
the
call them
Dragon Kid.
dragons.
Yeah.
Mike has the Dragon Kid.
Yeah. And then there's a Patra soldier that comes forward, and he says, here's what we know. There are unidentified Azlanti hostiles attacking the settlement. We need to make a break for the Hall of Promise. This is where we'll establish a command and control station. And they're talking to both Vasoya and Iron, stating that the invaders have taken hold of the spaceport, leaving all the starships inaccessible. We need to push them back before we can get to space.
Hall of Promise. What is he again?
He is a
Patra.
Patra, the cat.
Patra. Okay, thank you.
He pulls Captain Vasoya aside,
But he's like twice as big as me.
and then she comes back and says quietly to you and Iron that the sergeants believe is that the attackers couldn't have coordinated their drop assault so effectively without having allies on the ground. Commander Iron and Captain Vasoya say, "You're a third party. We don't expect you to be traitors. We need your help in figuring this out." Okay.
Gotcha.
You guys are going to head over to the Hall of Promise.
Yeah, that was where we were doing the
That's where they're going to put the
Treaty.
CNC.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where they do the treaty. Yeah. Okay. You're walking through, and you're kind of around a corner. There's a couple shots that ring out, and then you see a group of Aeon guards in green, kind of just attack from the other side. You ever seen Cloverfield?
yes.
It's
A long time ago.
Yeah, it's essentially like what's happening with the It's not a great analysis, but
When they're
You're
doing tracer
trying to
rounds
get
on the
through-
creature and you're going through.
yeah,
and
you're
it's,
trying to get through, and then
Yeah.
you just roll around on a corner, and a tank rolls up and just bam, 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 and then they get taken out, and
then
you
you
just keep
take
on
a
going.
corner, yeah.
It's just you're in the middle of an active
Have
war
you seen
zone.
Civil War, the new movie that just came out with?
It was garbage.
It was trash, but there were moments of it
The-
that
yeah,
were
yeah.
very poignant.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
probably within the next couple of years.
Eh.
But I hope not.
So okay, let's see here.
But yeah, it just reminded me of that. It was a lot of.
As you guys, you see this just shadow just come over you. You're not being attacked by it.
So Ruku feels kind of out in the middle with looking like a tank still, so he's gonna turn into like a Red Riding Hood
Okay.
with some big old fists.
Commander Iron and Vasoya
No,
have
just
broken off from you now, and they're leading the secondary group in, and you hear them on the comm. They're like, you just hear some soldier go, "What the crap is that?" And you hear Commander Iron go, "Stow that. Deal with it later. Let's go." And you come across a corner of 2 Sahedron guards, and it is going to be initiative.
Okay.
Anyone got a attack that would just take care of this, so we don't need to do the battle?
Yeah, it just so happens I learned that spell as an envoy.
Come around the corner, freak out, throw the strong
Okay,
spell.
so I
About
think the
as an
metal one
envoy,
with
you're
Brian,
about
I
the
don't
only one
know.
that could get that spell because it's not a spell.
And they don't seem to be paying attention. They're just kind of talking. So, let's roll some initiative.
Are we doing scratch?
What?
Are we doing scratch?
Yeah.
I love it when it bounces back from a tiny number to at least a normal number.
Yeah. I'll take the one on the left. You take the one on the right. I don't remember his character's name. Give me a minute.
Scratch.
No. Will. No. Let me. Bless you.
Kono?
All right. Brian is playing the Kasatha operative. No. Yeah, is that Ro? Is that who you are?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
because you're also the one that has the intimidate on initiative, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah. Put my distortion field so it hits them from behind.
You can just toss it up.
That is what she said.
You want on them?
He wants it from behind them.
Yes.
Select that.
Yes. So I want to basically make it so they're getting hit, but you can come in and attack them from the front.
See if they're smart enough to move.
Okay. So, Tony, what is your check for this,
Oh my gosh. 32.
for your initiative?
Yep.
Brian?
38.
Okay. Kono?
Tied 38.
Scratch?
26.
Darvis?
27.
Okay. And then I need intimidation checks.
Yep.
Let's see, 35.
Okay, hold on a second. 36. Stat block in the wrong spot.
Slightly more intimidating today.
No, we had 40s like two episodes ago.
Yeah, we did. Dude, you were never more intimidating than when you were laying on the ground just about dead. Everyone was
Okay.
running from you.
Please remind me. It's
10
just
plus fortitude.
10 plus fortitude?
10
Yeah.
plus their will.
10
Or
plus their will?
Sorry.
What was your total?
One higher than his, 36, and he's
Yes.
at 35.
Yeah, they're both crit successes.
Yeah. But mine is fleeing. They
Yes,
can't-
yours
one
is the
round.
guy is leaving.
Yeah.
But he's also minus 10.
Whatever the yeah.
And well,
so
he's yours. He's suppressed,
correct.
and then yours is 5 feet in that circle.
So he's suppressed 15.
Yeah, okay.
Technically, but yeah.
He's just no. Okay. And then Brian,
starts his
any
nightmare.
special things for you?
No.
Okay. So top of the round, it's Ro and Kono.
Yep.
With Kampai right after that.
Should I go first, or do you want to go first?
I mean,
I
do,
don't.
do you guys want to hold until I go, and then I can lead him?
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that either.
All right.
I'm just gonna run up and start hitting them.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, I like that. So take one action, go there. Free action, automatic. So I'm going to get him
Okay.
on the guy that I did not.
The guy that's not fleeing.
Correct.
Okay.
And then I will shoot him. for my third action.
And for my third action, I'm going to punch him in the dick.
37, and his arm class is reduced by 2 because of the crit.
37.
Yeah.
That's a crit.
Nah, I don't remember how to do crits.
Roll the
Double
dice and double it.
everything.
Oh, that's right. So I don't double the dice; I just double the damage,
Double the total amount afterwards.
Total damage.
and including got him. Awesome. All right. So 9, 10, 11 plus 5, 16, so 32.
32 for.
Yep.
We're going to call that one number 2.
So let's just do A and B, or 1 and 2. Yeah.
30 total.
No, 36.
Okay.
32. 32. Math. Sorry. I said 16, so my brain got
It's
stuck on the
totally
6.
fine. I'm writing like 30 numbers over here. It's my fault. Okay. Okay. So now you two can go.
I can
Wow.
go first if you want.
Yeah, it doesn't matter
Either way.
to me.
If I hit him, I can do
Yeah.
things like suppress or off guard and things. I
So,
think you can too.
so you are aware, this is the guy I hit. If he goes down, I can change my get him to him as a reaction.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
change this shit.
Yeah.
So am I
Focus fire.
Am I within 50? I need to do a
Yeah,
mobile
you're only
aim.
35 away.
Mobile aim gets me 25, and then mobile strike or whatever the
Strike, yeah. It's
skirmish strike. So I need to be right in front of him.
Oh, you can do melee?
Oh yeah. Yep. Sounds good.
Yeah, he's the melee. He's the range.
But I might, if I can reach,
I'm
I might
also
come to the
melee
side of him,
range.
so you guys can all still shoot him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got, what, fucking 60 movement or some shit like that?
It'd be 50 by the time both of those. So yeah.
Oh, you're 25 base?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So,
Because I'm carrying the mobile.
right
bulwark,
there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Because
this-
the diagonal's being weird.
So,
um,
what do you use for a weapon? I'm curious.
claw.
It's a zero knife.
Or, oh,
I
that's
was
right.
thinking
That's right.
of
That's
that,
right.
but
What does it do for damage?
2d4. But then precision damage from aim is 3d6. So
I did unarmed build with the deadly whatever,
Yeah.
so that I was just
Okay.
here's a bunch of 6s.
So, if I ever go before you, I've got a spell that will make you really happy.
oh yeah.
He just has to go before
Maybe
you.
I should
Deal
hold a
action.
little longer.
That's fine.
Nah. But
So
basically, I can give you 10 resistance to all physical damage except adamantite. Your unarmed attacks, you get an unarmed fist attack that does 2d6 damage. It uses your highest weapon skills and specialization.
cool.
Roll for
Cool.
attacking damage.
So for the first one, 30
30 to hit.
to
That
hit.
hits.
All right. So that's gonna be 22,
Plus another 2.
24.
There you go.
Okay.
I
Hold
can
on.
also do that to you.
Is he now
I
off
can do
target?
that to Andy.
Yeah.
Off guard.
He's gonna be off guard now.
Does that
Thanks.
sack with fright? I don't think it does.
Yes.
Yes.
It does?
Yes.
That does.
Oh,
Because
Those are two different
Yeah.
ailments.
And then Matt -4.
29.
yes.
All right.
Plus 2.
25.
Good solid hits.
Nice. Beautiful.
Practicing Fruit Ninja on the run back.
Okay.
Those
Brian.
comm units got some nice little mini games. If there's any, is he already suppressed?
Yeah.
He can also not benefit from cover.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because you get it per attack, huh? Yeah. That's so funny. God.
I need to highlight that part.
That's much better than I thought it was going to
I'll
be.
have it memorized soon enough.
The low is going to be 40.
I'm pretty sure that's a crit, Brian.
Well, yeah, 29 was hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Yeah, I rolled. I thought it was.
Which one are you hitting?
The one we've been
'Kay.
targeting.
Yeah,
so
I just want to make sure you're
We're
focus
focus
firing.
firing, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with focus firing.
Listen, we as far as we know, all of these fuckers cast that spell, so we're taking one out ASAP. Knowing full well the other guy can't cast it, and he's like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, by the way, I found out that there should have been one more casting of that.
You can just bite me.
I was looking at it and I was like, "What's the spell list?" And they're like,
Your
"Oh yeah, it
fancy
just says spell." And I'm like, "Well, the other stat block says number of slots." And they're like, "Well, that's just because it's an arcane." I'm like, "So where am I supposed to find this?" They're like, "Well, you need to look at this, not the class page. You need to look at the spell list page." I'm like, "Why the crap would I look there? Why?"
I've never seen them, but I've heard that they exist in some RPGs where they just have the enemy on a card.
Yeah, yeah.
That sounds so much easier.
There are some enemies. Like
You
we
can
had those for
technically do that for
Starfinder
this.
First Edition.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can technically do that for this, but you have to put the work in.
yeah.
Uh,
What's the first hit?
The first hit is 64 damage.
Is that including my 2?
No.
68. He's like, he had 3 left. Fuck.
Okay, hold on. Now I have to do math.
It's okay.
Holy crap. Okay.
I had to
Second
do
hit.
that too. Okay,
Oh,
so-
he's still up.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
still
they have, like,
up.
200 hit points. They're stupid.
Dang.
I actually don't know, but I remember from the other fight, like, it just kept pinging him, and it would still
That's
be
a lot
there.
of ones for this hit. Oh.
Crits are nice.
Oh, yeah. I did a level
14,
12
17.
one-shot with a
It's only
giant
34
instant barbarian.
damage.
Forget him. Was I supposed to be adding 2 to the hit? as
No,
well?
just
Okay.
damage. Yeah, that was the one thing they modified. They gave everybody slightly better
Okay.
attack.
And give me 2 fortitude saves.
Do any of these deal damage?
No.
Okay. Well, that's...
One might. It'll be persistent damage, though, so he'll have his turn.
Okay. 23
Okay, so he's dazzled. So
Minus
everything
1.
is concealed to him.
Oh, nice.
and 18.
Alright.
That might be a crit.
Uh,
I think your DC is
doesn't
30.
do. Yeah, it doesn't do anything better except for.
Extends the duration.
So he's slowed and slowed 1, I assume.
Is slowed his actions?
Yeah.
Or is that his
Takes
special?
1
Yeah.
less action on his turn, and then he'll take 2d4 persistent void damage.
Oh God, you like ripped part of his soul out.
Okay.
Is that the guy
And the
that's like,
caster hasn't gone yet.
No, the caster has not gone yet. This dude like was not paying attention and got messed up. like just full on like
Yeah, no kidding.
what is it? I can't like my brain is like it's like the flying fists is like you are already dead.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Yeah. He's like he starts just like and explodes. Fist of the Northern Star.
Fist of the North Star?
That's literally my
It's a
favorite anime of
fantastic,
all time.
horribly drawn anime. Like the
Oh no, it's
Extremely gory
you take
too.
that back right now. It was drawn in the 70s.
it's
and 80s.
fantastic
For
at
the
the time.
fact that he looks like Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, and Shin looks like Hulk Hogan and somebody else, like it's amazing.
Yeah.
If you no
The artwork for its time is good. It just does not hold up right now.
So the
The artwork is good. The animation is
no, the movie got ripped apart.
okay.
The 600 episode series is amazing because it has Chuck Norris Jesus,
Yeah.
Toph, or Topher, I can't remember his name. The other brother that's not even in the movies. Who oh God, it was my first anime. I was 9 years old, and my sister was like, not my sister, my sister's husband, my older sister that we adopted. He got me into Dragon Ball, and I was like, that's cool. And then he bought me the movie.
Ugh.
And I was like, oh, this is great. And he goes, oh, yeah, it's also a series. And he got me into the series. And I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. But yeah.
As
Sorry.
an aside,
Is he still alive?
Yes.
Uh,
Damn.
he has one of the coolest intros because you think he's dead, and then later on, some raiders are attacking
Oh,
some
that in the
kids,
movie,
and you're just like, there's ruined cities everywhere, and everybody just turns and looks as buildings start collapsing, and they're like,
It's. Dun, 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 dun.
It's-
You know you're wanted for a long,
they're
long time.
very
You know
Skyrim.
that- Yeah, listen,
They're
I
very
know.
Skyrim NPCs who are
He-
like,
he's
I can take
encased
them.
in dirt.
And
No.
it's like, this guy...
He's encased in dirt. First off, when Laura goes, "Bing," she's psionically calling out to him. He comes out of the ground after having been in there for 3 years. He's encased in dirt, and then he's walking. Dun, 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 dun.
Everything
And he
just
punches
breaks apart.
a building, and it falls on him, and then it disintegrates, and then the rubble comes off, and it's a cloak, and you see Chuck Norris or Bruce Lee or both with a beard.
And the raiders are like, we can take him. I'm like, are
Yeah.
you stupid?
Correct. Which is a very common theme. Oh,
You just ate that dragon's soul. I'm gonna steal from you.
well, and to be fair, when you look at like Jeggy or Shin or Rao, you're just like, oh yeah, no, he's like the runt. He's the runt.
It was
That's
JoJo
some
before
bullshit.
JoJo.
Yeah, yeah. No, the entire JoJo art style is based off of Fist of North Star and other similar like M Bison in the '90s cartoons.
Oh
and
yeah.
stuff. God. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry.
So your
Persistent
turns have
damage.
gone. Now it's their turn. So
Good luck.
that guy.
Oh, he's still gonna do something.
Yeah, he's gonna walk
Very
30
slowly.
feet that way.
Which one?
The bottom one.
So
No, other one.
No, that one. That was the bottom one.
This
Yeah.
is the one.
Oh.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
One that we've been focus firing.
Yeah.
Okay, so he has to move away.
Yeah.
Oh, it's doubled in here, isn't it?
No,
No.
I thought it was. Oh, it's just.
It's
just-
just
yeah.
a 5-foot penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like difficult terrain.
No,
No,
it's
no,
a
no.
one
Oh, it's
5-foot
just a
penalty.
Yeah, just- yeah.
fair enough.
Per movement he does inside it, he's only gonna do one.
Yeah.
Okay, you did a really shit job of just. Is it considered difficult terrain?
No.
No,
Okay, so
It's
every
just a-
action is just 5. Lower.
every move action he takes inside of it
Yeah.
is 5.
Yeah.
less.
So just move 30. I've got
Okay,
that
He
calculated.
doesn't have 30 because he's suppressed, and then.
He's taking 3 full
Oh,
actions
fair.
to book it. The fact
No, you're
he's
not
moving
wrong.
30
Do
feet.
you have reach?
No.
Oh,
The fact that he's moving 30 feet with 3 actions is stupid.
Listen, the guy's crawling.
He's just like, yeah, bye. And then the guy's, no, because he's slowed.
He should have got scared too. Then he might get. Then he might
He
get
is scared.
He is
thought-
scared.
It's like tunnel time. So in his head, he's moving real fast, and then he's like, "Yeah!" and he turns around, and he's, "Oh no!"
Okay, you're not in view, so it's just you 3. Okay.
Watch us still get insta death.
No, he's going to cast a spell at you.
Is that manipulate?
It should be a manipulate.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's got hair trigger.
He does have hair trigger.
Kill him, Brian.
Well, it depends. Is it a 1-action spell or a 2-action? 2 actions. Then it is a manipulate.
Well, all spells have manipulate. In
No.
No.
Yes.
So in the
No.
I think in the remaster
They got rid of individual
Did they?
components and actions
Oh,
in the
did they?
remaster.
Jesus.
So
All
If
spells of
it-
2.
all spells include manipulate and a visual component that you can see casting spells.
Okay.
31.
31 will hit. Does that mean he loses his spell?
Nope.
No.
Has
I
to
think,
crit.
I think if it's a
If it kills him, he'll lose the
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah, this goes off before the spell. So
Okay.
if he dies from this damage, the spell does not go off.
there's I don't remember what it is.
Well, we're going to deal with some interesting ruling here.
Yeah. Well, there is a thing where if it's a crit, it stops a manipulate action, but I don't know if that's specific to hair trigger or reactive strikes, or they have their own. Some of them have their own rules.
20 damage.
20 damage.
2-0,
He
including
starts to crumple, but
including the other two.
Yeah, 22. Sorry. Keep forgetting.
He gets the final attack or whatever it's called.
Nope.
No, he gets this. Oh, I healed.
Oh, that's right.
But this still, it consumes both actions and he loses the spell. Because
here's my
being
question.
knocked unconscious,
So he is reduced to 0,
yes, that's knocked unconscious.
well,
but he does not fall prone or drop his equipment. I just want to make sure because it doesn't.
It would still count as a complete erupt.
That's totally fine. I want to clarify. So that's his
But
action.
that's
He goes to.
my view as a GM because he lost consciousness.
It doesn't
Even
s-
if he doesn't fall.
Whereas it doesn't say it specifically he doesn't lose consciousness. I'm going to agree with you on that. Whereas it specifically calls out doesn't fall prone or drop his equipment. He does fall unconscious, but it's just like his eyes like roll back.
Yeah,
in
his
head.
eyes roll back.
then
It
boom.
goes off.
So
So it's an interrupt followed by an interrupt.
I need how much persistent damage?
2d4.
2d4.
So 5.
excuse me.
Okay, he is no longer slowed.
And
Nope.
then
And then he rolls again to
He
Roll a
rolled
flat check.
1, 20, 15 or higher.
no.
okay, so he's still
The
eating away.
persistent continues.
The persistent persists.
Yes.
Okay. It is now Darvis's turn with Scratch on deck.
Will 25 movement get me within 30 feet of that guy?
Yes.
Yeah, 15 will get you within 30 feet of him.
Okay.
Move him 2 squares ahead. Forward to you.
What?
Move the rat 2 squares towards
Towards you.
This way?
you in a direct
There's
line.
a wall
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah. It's literally right next to
Oh,
whoever that is. I didn't draw it on there because I didn't think.
next to
It's fine.
Scratch.
Yeah.
Okay. What was I? Yes. He has all of the debuffs. So you know what? We're just gonna throw an Eldritch Lance at him.
Okay.
So 36.
That's a crit. I'm trying to like count and like,
Okay.
yeah, that's a crit.
2,
Yeah.
Because you guys are like,
I think it's whatever his
4.
AC is.
he's
minus
-4 right now.
3 now.
6.
Because my demoralize went down
Okay.
1, but yeah.
So it's still a crit.
Okay.
Casey's just having
Not
to roll
bad.
some dice.
So 27 doubled is 54.
Okay. He ashes.
Nice.
He is no longer on the board.
So long as he is not immune to mental damage.
Oh, wait, he is. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It wouldn't surprise me at this point. Oh yeah, he doesn't have brain. Obviously.
He's within 60, so as a reaction, I get him.
Okay, fantastic. It is now Scratch's turn because that was a.
Yep, that
okay.
would be 3.
Scratch has a spell called Entropy Strike that looked decent.
Okay, hold on. I also have it, and I have the rules.
It says,
30 feet. So
yep. So we got to get him within.
get
30
him
feet.
within 30 feet,
But it's a 2 action, so
and his next 2 actions will use it.
he's got.
I don't think he can get within
he's
range.
got 25 feet of movement.
He might
he
not
gets
make it.
5
Okay.
Yeah. Because he has to go 1 up to get around the corner.
So he has Eldritch Wrath. He has Void Seed.
Have him just shoot his gun.
He has.
If there's
a
any way he
fist
can
and
at
a
least
claw.
get into my.
What kind of gun does he have?
He doesn't.
He does not have a gun.
No, he has a hard light first natural claws.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whatever.
So he can't reach and he can't attack. Maybe he'll just try to get closer and then.
Go from there.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
the range on Ricochet? 30 or 60?
Sorry, I didn't look
It's
that
his
up.
cantrip.
Oh,
So it'd be
is that gonna be in the
level
new
0.
one or the old one?
I'll check and see if it's there.
Ricochet, I have no idea.
Ricochet should be in this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause- Ooh, the Guns and Gears remaster is coming out here soon.
That's a 2-action, 30 feet.
30? Damn it.
Dude, he could shoot me and maybe I'm 30 feet.
Doesn't. Oh, why can't. Mystics fucking need extend, man.
He just needs 5 more feet of movement.
Well, that
right?
so in second edition,
Wait,
Druids.
does he get more movement when he walks through that?
Yes.
Yes.
But he's not. No, so 25 gets. I'm sorry. 25 gets him there. So he's not even walking through.
Oh, that's valid.
It's literally just one space off.
You know, yeah, just. Whatever.
So he's just got to take his turn moving because all his stuff takes 2. Unless he's got one days. Is that a. Oh, actions. 2 actions, 2 actions. Analyze target.
Yeah, let's just analyze target. We don't care.
Days would he be in range for? That's a 60-foot range.
Well, that's not bad. Let's do that.
So he's within 60.
Doesn't days affect a CR or no? Is that only
No,
No.
it's different.
just have him step up
Yeah,
one?
he's exactly 60.
So you might as well have him move up and then analyze.
Get up.
Or days, you mean?
Days.
Or days. So that is, yeah. So what's days do?
It's I think it's versus the will, and then it's like -1 to all their attack rolls and stuff.
What spell level are you guys at?
6.
6?
He's 6th level. Yeah.
Oh wait, days is
So-
at 2. So it was analyze
No,
target.
that's 2. No, yeah. He already moved up 1.
Oh wait,
and
is
he's
days.
dazing.
Oh,
It's
that's a
this says
60.
cantrip rank
Oh,
5.
it's a 60.
3,
Okay.
5.
He hasn't updated the sheet, so.
Clouds a creature's
Oh,
mind
shit, you're
and
right.
possibly stuns it.
But again, if
Yeah.
Fred doesn't, then we're playing him as is,
Yeah.
Alright,
so it's
so
5.
it'll be
Heightened is
5.
increased by 1d6.
so it's 3-6 damage,
Oh,
and they
shit,
take a
Tage
will
is-
save.
Okay. We'll save.
If it's a crit fail,
What's the DC?
it's it on here.
29.
Should be. Well,
he
I don't
hasn't.
know.
It's not updated.
29.
Yeah.
29.
True.
That's a failure.
Okay.
Not a crit
So
failure.
he takes that damage.
Yep.
How many D whatever?
3d6.
3. I'll roll those. Nope.
Right? 22?
I got 3.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not a crit failure.
7, 8,
10.
9, 10.
Takes 10.
Cool. He did something. Yay!
Does that
That's scratch.
add
That's 2
because to get him?
That's a weapon attack. Yeah. Hey, it can't be. I can't get everything. But also no, because I have to active leadership on my turn.
Oh.
It lets me move it as a reaction, but I don't gain the benefits until it's my turn.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because my God, you imagine how broken that would be.
Yeah. Useful.
Yeah.
Okay, top of the round with Kempai, then Rono and Kono. Ro and Kono.
All right, now, yeah. So let's get him again, officially.
Okay, he's
I will.
only a frightened one now.
I crit him, so he
Yes.
is not immune to my demoralize. I can do it again, so that'll be my second action.
Okay.
33
Against his fortitude save?
Will.
will save. So 10 plus that.
Is it 31?
Yeah, 33.
Not a crit.
That's fine. So it just becomes frightened 1, but yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, not an issue.
Yeah. Because it's not a crit, he is now immune for 10 minutes. Nope, that's incorrect. Because I have get him on him, he is no longer immune to my demoralize.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I love that so much.
Okay.
And then I shoot him
Shoot him.
for my second action. Nat 20 on the die. So,
Crit fail?
yep. Valid.
You went too far!
No! He needs to. I don't remember what the secret rifle is. I think it's stunned 1 or something. You have to make a DC. Fortitude versus.
I'll
30.
look it up. What time? You said seeker rifle?
Yeah. Okay, so 9, 10, 11, plus 5, 16, 32 again. Automatic knowledge, so now everybody has that leadership ability,
Seeker rifle.
and that's my 3.
Pretty
So
sure.
that's a. It just says,
It says
projectile.
No,
So
So fortitude save, or he slowed one.
And what's the DC?
30.
Okay, he makes it.
Okay.
And the total damage was
32.
yeah. Or he'd be slowed.
okay.
Don't make me throw Weight of Ages on this poor bastard.
Ro and then Kono.
Yeah.
Or
however you want to do
Yeah.
it. I think we.
Because we all know we love Weight of
Pistol
Ages.
and I gotta let him know.
I enjoyed that spell,
So-
honestly.
Put me to his right. Pretty sure my 40 plus movement is playing. Other side. Yeah, that way when Kono comes up.
Not to
I'll
mention
flank.
he gets 5 feet for moving through my distortion.
He's got
field.
80,000 feet. He's a 3.0 monk. You joke.
No,
We had a monk.
Pathfinder First Edition Unchained Monk.
We
Remember,
had
I
a
could
monk.
Not
jump.
so
I could
great.
jump 60 feet, and then I had 100 feet after that,
Low
and then
will
10
be
attacks.
28.
Me and Krista both.
That hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
We had
What's the other
some
one?
very broken builds in
33.
First Edition.
Not a crit.
Yeah.
We had a monk run, not jump, run around an entire army, one-shot the general, and then run back in a single turn.
Yep.
Because monks were broken.
Wow.
Yeah. Especially if you multi-classed them with Factotum. Like, hey, here's all the fun shit you can do.
Yeah.
Let's see, 26. And
Is that or damage?
Damage.
Nice. Including my 2.
I always forget. Sorry.
28.
Just add 4 to this. I'm not changing that number.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Probably the second easiest number to change from a 6 to an 8. I'm not changing it.
Well,
Forgot.
so yeah, for one of the things I had was a barbarian that, with a very specific attack,
28.
With the 4?
if she crit,
Yeah.
she did over 300 damage
Dang.
before I rolled any dice.
Whoa. That's crazy.
I had a Vow of Poverty Monk. And a level 21 shot.
Poverty monks are broken.
I had all of your unarmed strikes are
Yep.
basically holy damage strikes, and then the big bad evil guy was effectively Zariel, but a demon. And I was like, you don't want that.
So I'm gonna do the same thing as last time. Mobile aim, skirmish strike, but on the other side of him. Yep. Well, unless could I have gotten there in one turn? I don't think so.
I don't know what your speed is. 5,
25.
15, 20, 25. Yeah, 25 gets you. Oh, you don't have reach.
So
Yeah, yeah, 25.
is that flanking?
I mean,
or-
if you put
No.
one square through my distortion field, it gives you another 5
it's
feet.
fine. I'll just come the 5 more feet.
Well, that extra 5 would make you 30, so that would put you there.
That's I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you are flanking.
I
Perfect.
know we've ragged on it for a bit, but I don't know if you saw the update on the playtest. It's now not an action to switch arms.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like,
Between the oh, you can just switch, but you can only have 2 active at a time.
2 active at a time,
Correct.
yeah.
yeah.
And-
the other
and-
items are passive.
Right.
So
And
you
your
can
arms can always hold things and help you climb.
Yeah.
It's not an action anymore.
No.
No,
No.
yeah,
They got reamed.
Wow.
Yeah, every Kasatha and every Skittermander player were like,
It's a
"This is
base
bullshit."
race.
Yeah.
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 Like,
Crazy.
like
Yeah.
every other game class in the game has severe action economy compression, but as a native race, I don't get action economy compression for my fucking hands. Yeah, and I never played a Skittermander, but I thought about it and I was like, nah. Because of that, I was like, I don't want to bother with it. I just a Skittermander mystic healing everybody with fucking shoot dart and do this, but no, I can't because I have to expend every turn to hold the shield and to climb and to do this. Ugh.
Yeah.
But now I don't have to. That's great. Anyways,
Yeah. That's good.
Hit 'em.
Such a base thing. So
kick him in the face, Ro, or Ko, or
27.
wherever you are.
The hits.
Yeah. I didn't think it would. Um,
27 to roll like a 4. Oh yeah, you did.
I mean, to be fair, we know a 36 crit.
Well, you roll. I was like, how low? Oh, because you rolled like a 4 on his die. That's why. Like the fact that he hits on like a 3.
oh, I haven't been adding something. That's okay. 7, 13, 21.
Oh.
Plus 2?
Yeah.
23.
So get him doesn't give bonus to hit.
Nope.
So
23?
Yeah,
23.
They took that off the chassis, and then they.
And then
added,
the second one
damage.
was.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Are you making him off guard?
Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah.
He's already off guard.
He is not currently off guard,
I thought
we're
yeah,
flanking.
he's
Is
flanking.
it is flanking?
but he makes him off guard
To
to
everyone.
everyone, not just
Oh.
to
Yeah.
them.
Sure.
Oh
For
right,
range
right. Oh, I see
attack,
what you're saying.
yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. To like range.
It
attack.
is
No, no,
100%.
totally
I
valid.
did not
Totally
clarify.
valid.
That is my fault.
Totally
Yeah.
valid. I forgot entirely.
So
Yeah,
for
it's-
the second
He's
thing,
now off guard too.
Second
My
attack is what?
attacks.
it's a 1 on the die. I don't know if that makes a difference.
What's your total?
One is a nothing.
So
23
let's see, -4,
minus
19,
4,
20.
19.
Okay, that's a
Yeah.
failure.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a crit fail.
I haven't rolled above 10 for
No,
an
no,
attack.
no,
in
that is a crit fail.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a crit fail.
a
I
20.
do math.
Your claw falls off. No.
Wait, a 20 was a crit fail,
Yes.
but the 27 hit.
Yes.
Because of all the bonus.
Because you.
So the
rolled
20
one.
is a
Yeah.
failure, and then the natural one drops it by 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because it's not confusing at all.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember.
So a natural 1 drops the success level by 1,
yeah.
and a 20 increases the success level by 1. So a failure with a nat 20 can still mean a success,
Yeah.
which is weird. And
Yeah,
we've already listen. At one point when somebody rolled a crit, missed, and still hit.
Yeah.
Something ridiculous
Well, I
that
had
they
like
shouldn't have been hitting.
fucking 58 hit with it was bullshit behind a bulkhead. I don't remember what it was, but it was it was in no, it was the one you GM'd, wasn't it?
The
Arc,
Arc of Destruction?
Devastation Arc, wasn't it? That's where somebody rolled a nat 20 and was still.
I think
below
that
the
was
AC
Tyler that did that.
That's what I remember.
Yeah, and she's just like, yeah, because the dragon, it was the
Yeah,
stupid piece
yeah.
of void dragon that made me die, that
Yeah.
like suffocated me with no saves.
Yeah.
All
But
right,
yeah, anyways.
that's the end here.
That's a fantastic turn.
yeah.
Are you going to do something with it, your second skirmish
Suppressed,
strike?
Yeah.
That was my.
So you,
second.
oh, you didn't hit him.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
have to
that's
hit
right,
him.
that's right.
Sorry, that's my fault.
Yeah, we just assumed.
I'm still trying to track everything here. So,
You're good.
Oh,
okay.
actually, Master Plan,
Uh,
you get a free reroll once per day.
I think you've already used it for this day.
have we? Because the day.
It is still the same
Oh,
day.
okay, no, that's valid.
Yeah,
that's
we'll
valid.
just-
Yeah.
No, that's,
The day we have been going and going and going and going.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because why would you ever get a rest?
No, and that's why I like in 5th edition. It's assumed that a new session is a new session, like with everything.
Yeah.
And it's like they literally say daily preparations, which we have not had yet.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
The minute we have tea and breakfast, with the Aeon Guard and the Vesk, I will.
You had that hours ago.
Shit.
Okay, it is now his turn.
Correct. And then
He is going to end his frighten at the end of this round. He is not suppressed. He is just off guard.
He's getting
You know
And
what?
surrounded by 2 people.
No, he doesn't know that. He doesn't know better. He didn't see because you were behind him. So high or low?
Hi.
dun, 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 dun.
I wanna state
right in the
this
middle?
for the record. This is only the second time in the history of playing almost 25 years that I've rolled triple zeros.
nice.
Wow.
100%.
It's a 1% chance you get hit.
Yeah.
Okay. He just turns around and just tries to clock you in the jaw with a fist for a something. I just lost where I was looking. A 30 to hit.
I'll miss.
Okay. And then like as he's like caressing your face, casts a spell.
Okay.
How dare he?
How smooth, man. He's like totally missed, but he's still pulling off
39.
a spell. He's like
39 crits.
Yeah.
Okay. And I need to know if that stops the spell or
It
not.
does.
Let me double check.
Crit does stop it.
Yeah, let's read it.
Yeah, let's double check it
We'll double
just to
check
make
it.
sure.
But it should.
Yeah, that's my thought too.
I'm a slut.
I
for
think they were
information.
manipulate actions that it stops.
This
Some,
is a
yeah.
manipulate.
Yeah,
Is it some manipulate?
technically all spells have
Yeah.
manipulate.
So if the attack is a crit and the trigger was a manipulate action, you disrupt that action. So the spell does not go off.
29.
I hate you.
32.
Yeah. He's
No,
like, I'm gonna
Because I want to use this spell on you.
I'll put a spell on you. No, you don't. Aw, shit.
64 damage.
Because it's a crit.
Including?
Yep.
Good
I
man,
rememred it this time.
He's like, no, actually, there's another 4. When does it go back up? It goes up to 3 at...
Okay. Fine. That's his turn.
Give me a
It goes up to
fortitude
plus
save.
3 at...
Oh, you need a fortitude save? No.
It's a crit.
25.
All right. So next turn he's going to be slowed 1. Also, his turn ended, so he needs to make a flat check as he takes 2 void damage.
I thought this was the other guy.
Yeah, he just crit.
Yeah.
That's your weapon specialization?
That's
No, operative.
I forgot what the name is, but the fusion on the rune.
Yeah.
Fusion on the weapon.
22?
I guess that's what I
Nope.
was reading.
Just
It's
a
a flat.
die
It's
So
10.
that's a base
10?
part of the weapon, and then there's
So
runes
he's
you
still
can add to
being
it. It's a
eaten
fusion.
away.
that you
Okay.
spell
Well, he
into
just
it
started
that do
being eaten away.
So some say you
It
get
just
either
continues,
or,
though.
and then some like
Yes.
that say you get both.
Cool.
Okay.
I should
It
buy
is
one of
now
those.
Darvis than
We haven't been
Scratch.
back to buy anything
Okay.
for a couple days.
Darvis is going
Oh,
to
I guess this is
move
with
to
the
get
scratch.
closer to him.
See the little one? Yeah.
How far
Yeah.
do you need to go?
I need to be within 30 feet.
20, 30? So 30?
Well, because you get a 5 when you move in, right?
Yeah.
So you want to stop on the...
Well, I mean, I get
well,
5 for
that's-
moving through it.
Yeah, that's 20. That's 25 right there.
Do you want to be up one more?
No, because
Okay.
I
He
don't
just
want
needs
to
to
be
be within
more.
30.
I need to be within 30.
He doesn't want to be near it. He just wants to be close.
There you go.
Now you're
Yeah.
25 away.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
He didn't ask how big the room was. He said he cast Fireball.
I don't have fireball, or the equivalent.
It's like I've been watching some of Casey's stuff. He's got one character who just continually casts fireball.
Yes.
She does,
Yes.
and I'm like, would you knock that off?
You're like,
Or she casts haste when we're fighting gnolls, and I'm like, knock it off, quit it.
Wow, that's your problem. Stupid 1980s AI.
It's the updated AI
I
to
know.
it,
It's yeah.
because the old AI wouldn't cast anything above first level.
No, they
Yeah,
wouldn't.
you could. I remember the old AI. You can go in and be like, in this situation, don't do this, and only do this and this. Yeah, I remember that.
wow.
Where you could actually like.
No,
kind
you
of-
couldn't do that.
I could
With the
you could.
no, not with the original. Wait, you could,
Yeah,
but
well,
you really had to
You had to
know.
know what
No,
you
yeah,
were
you
doing.
How
had
to
to know
do
your
it.
shit because it was built
High
by
Madden.
programmers
Yeah.
with the intent of hopefully you had programming information. You didn't.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Most people that played didn't, so they just
Yeah.
let magic user offensive.
Yeah.
What's your total?
Haven't rolled
sorry.
yet.
I'm just trying to
It's a multiple of 40.
I'm
Fuck
trying to
up.
make sure that I'm not losing track of what it is.
Okay. 28.
Ooh. Yeah. That hits.
Only because of off guard.
Only, well, yes, not actually at all. That's his AC. It's 28.
Oh, so it hit. Oh well. Yeah.
Yeah, hit.
Would have got him. Should have bought the better boots.
Oh man.
Thought he was on
21.
vacation.
Damage?
Damage.
Okay.
Mental.
Is it void?
Mental.
Mental. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. See, you
And
mental.
my field goes away.
Okay, field goes away. Give me a second.
That's not a focus spell?
I have to concentrate on it.
No, so when you cast certain focus spells, it's sustained
This is not a.
automatically.
This is
Okay.
a cantrip.
I was just asking.
Yeah.
15.
No,
Because
this
that's
I'm
also
doing
one thing I read in
cantrip.
there. I was like, oh, apparently if I cast one of the 3
21.
spells, they sustain themselves automatically.
Okay.
Gosh dang it. 23.
But the good, the good thing is it lasts till the end of my next round.
Okay.
Rather
Don't
than
sustain, correct.
He eyes on the back of his skull, comes back. Green light over his head. Just like the other one did.
Yeah.
Okay. It is Scratch.
I didn't look, but he's close enough this time to walk up and do the other spell.
Yes.
What's his...
25.
It's in there. What's this thing that he wants to do?
He wants to
Range
be
is 30.
with a 30, about next to me.
Yeah, entropy strike sounded like a good one.
That's what I just used.
Oh, yes, that was good.
Was that an attack roll?
It's an attack
Alright,
roll
so
against his AC.
D20 plus 19.
Wow,
25.
somebody else should be rolling these.
No, I mean, that's kind of on par with Fred.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair. 25? No?
25 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think so, because even -2, it'd be a 26.
Yeah,
So yeah.
26.
So without the fear, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's that.
Okay. Top of the round, Ro, Kono, and Kapai.
It's a cantrip, so it doesn't matter. All right. No, rinse and repeat. I forget that I was like, I don't really have a third action anymore. Oh, I didn't shoot him twice. I forget I can do that. So let's get him, as always.
From way in the back, you're like, keep getting them. Yep.
We are.
You got such good range.
Oh! When you see, oh, it doesn't even need to be a crit. When I succeed in a demoralize, they're not immune to my further attempt, so I can still demoralize them. I just once I crit fail the demoralize, then it's gone.
That's fine.
So let's do that. So get them, cut them deep. 35.
On a will?
Yes.
35 succeeds.
So
Not a
frightened one.
crit.
Frightened 2, and he's fleeing.
Not a crit.
Oh, I thought you just.
Said not a crit.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, this is frightened 1.
Okay.
Shoot him. 36.
That will crit.
So 7, 8, 9 plus 5 is 14, so 28.
We're fairly consistent, huh?
You are fairly consistent.
And then he has to make a fortitude, fortitude 30, or be slowed 1. Is that
Okay.
what it was? Slow.
He's slowed.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy just can't catch a
That's all.
break.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
Love it.
Ro or Kono?
You want to finish him, Ro?
Finish him off.
I'm assuming a couple crits will finish him.
Probably.
Well, that's funny.
That is pretty funny.
So not one.
I got a 2 and a 20.
Oh. Which
So-
one? Which one was first?
The low will be a 25 to hit.
Which won't hit. Oh, it might
Yes,
now.
it will.
So the 2 hits.
The 2 hits.
Yeah. Way to go.
And the 20 definitely hit.
That's,
night.
that's a pretty good one.
And you do it with guns, right?
Yeah.
Okay, describe this for me. I just want to know. This is a 2, and then he's gonna like turn the other thing into like the friggin' trigun cannon to his face. What's the 2?
All right.
little
So the 2 is actually right into his chest plate.
Uh-huh.
That's a distraction.
Uh-huh.
I go straight for the growing for the other one
Okay.
because fighting lots of humans, I know that's a weak point.
Okay.
So
Apparently it's where we hold on.
laser goes
Second
into his
flame.
chest, and then semi-auto pistol to the growing.
Okay.
Bursting.
That is like just ugh. Just,
Hey, what's that when you perforate paper?
oh.
That's how he finishes them off.
What's the damage of the first one, please?
Oh, let's see.
Yeah.
Normal
For
fire.
reals.
I mean, I'm fairly certain groin is for almost all of the races in this, minus like the Sheeran.
Yeah.
25, 27. 54 for the first one. That's a laser pistol.
As a non-crit? As a
Oh.
normal hit?
The crit was the first. Would have been the first attack.
Oh, I asked what the 2 was. My bad.
Oh, the 2.
I thought it was like the 2 the first, because I was like, is the 2 the first? And you're like, yeah, the 2's the first.
27 if not doubled, but yeah.
Yeah, so that'd be 27.
Okay.
Because, yeah, you're right.
He did get shot in the chest first.
Yeah.
And then,
He falls over and ashes.
That's awesome.
and then we pull him down again, because, again, I can't take these
No, you
attacks
can't.
back. So,
He's like, ah!
No. I'll explain what happens in a second.
You act as a splatter guard, right?
Oh, no.
That's why
The Barathu just raincoats.
Yeah, I know.
21, 23. So 46 damage for
Okay.
a second.
Here's what happens. You fire him in the chest, and he just like, and ashes, because he feels the gun in his genitals. But you fire, he's already ashed, and it hits his helmet up about 30 feet. Come here. You hear this. What the heck is that? And the helmet comes back down,
It's like a flare.
and it just like spins and then it just falls over.
Its helmet acts as a mortar round for a second. He says.
I think with that, we're gonna take a small break. We're gonna do that. We're gonna come back. It is 8:28. We're gonna come back 8:38. Yeah, come join us. We'll still be here. And welcome back. It's the first time we've had a break in like 17 weeks because there's been so much combat thrown at you. Okay.
Which we don't mind.
Yeah, you don't mind. You like to rest every once in a while. Okay. Vasoya reaches out and says that her and Commander Iron have linked up with Allied forces. I need you to assist in the defense of Acuity during this siege. So she's going to give you some tasks.
Okay.
And you're just going to do some skill checks.
All right. So
Oh,
to
thank God.
the city, we're going to be doing like barricades. We're going to be doing messaging. We're going to be doing
I
food.
can tell you what you're going to do.
How about I tell you what we're going to be doing?
I'll tell you what I'm gonna go.
Roll a D100. I'll tell you what to do.
I am going to F right off because I'm
Dead.
sick of
Bye.
this shit.
You're going to tell us what you want, what you really, really want?
I will tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I want you to rally the resistance pockets.
Okay.
You okay,
But in
Casey?
any other turn, in any other turns, if you want to get with your friends,
Yeah. So she wants to there have been pockets of impromptu resistance springing up all over. So we need you to coordinate them. So you're going to do everybody is going to attempt these checks. Because there's no penalty for you failing, but there's good bonuses if you succeed.
Okay.
Sure.
Make a labor lore or warfare lore check.
Huh?
Don't have those.
A labor?
Sports lore count as
Labor. Nope. Specific checks. If you want to do the thing, you can do the thing, but you have 1, 2, 3, 4 other checks.
No, I was saying it's not unreasonable to assume that sports lore and labor lore, I mean, they're not the same, but I get it. Like, it's not physicality, yeah.
I mean, let's say I'll let you roll sports lore for labor lore, but I'm going to give you a -4 penalty.
Sure. At least.
I mean, it's the same concept. Like the concept is like to be able to organize people into effective working teams. Sports, yeah, you could effectively.
sports.
You
Go team, go.
you can effectively go, yeah, go throw this ball at this place and you'll be fine. But it is not as effective as going, okay, I need you to do this, and you need to call the hospital, and you need to do this.
I
So-
have piracy lore. Is that going to work in place
I
of
will give you,
warfare?
instead of warfare, I'll give you a negative, I'll give you the same penalty.
Okay.
It's reasonable. I don't even know what my two lore. I have.
So if we don't have either of those lores, are there other checks?
You didn't, I told you could roll sports lore at a -4 penalty.
Oh, sorry. I started looking.
I'm waxing poetic over here.
Yeah,
He's like,
I-
I'm just going to read a book.
I
It's easy.
literally don't have either of those, and the one I do have
It's fine.
doesn't apply to any of them.
22.
Okay. That did not succeed.
14.
That did not succeed.
I mean, you want me to identify the compounds they put in that plastrate over there? Sure.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get 24 even on a nat 20.
So a nat 20 would increase the
DC by.
Oh,
failure to a
okay.
success.
Hey.
I
have a
mean,
5%.
sure,
You gotta
I'll
remember that
roll
rule,
it.
Gunner.
Yeah. I just don't know what
I
it
could
applies to and what
succeed
it
because
doesn't,
I'm
'cause
intelligent enough.
Everything that you roll a nat 20 for, or if you have a feat or a feature which increases.
And
the
I did
success
not
by
do
one.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
But not saves. Is that what it is?
That no, it's same.
It's
Same
it's
thing.
every
Okay.
dice check.
For example, I have resolve. When I roll a success, it is considered a critical success instead.
So,
So if I roll a nat 20 and I still failed, I have technically succeeded,
Yeah.
but it's not a critical success because I didn't roll a success.
so
Yeah.
part of the where I
Yeah,
think you're
it
coming
makes
from.
sense. I just feel like sometimes I don't add it, and sometimes I do.
Part
Well,
of the thing where you're coming from is 5e. Crit success only deals with
Attack rolls, period.
attack rolls
And
only,
death saving throws.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
and it doesn't affect anything else. And people have always tried to homebrew in rules about it, and it's just never been a thing.
Okay.
So it's been confusing for a lot of people.
So
Do not
that
feel
part
bad.
of OGL versus Orc is its own thing.
Yeah.
So anything that you think of 5th edition, you have to just throw away because it matters nothing with Pathfinder.
Not
Or
anymore.
In this case, Starfinder. Yeah. That was the whole point of divorcing it from OGL was making
Okay.
the Orc.
The next thing is you have to get to safety. You have to help them get these people to safety. So you can do a diplomacy check to request them to go to the Hall of Promise,
Yes.
or you can intimidate them to coerce them to go to the Hall of Promise. Additionally, you might be able to use a computer check to help spread safety information on the local infosphere.
Excellent. Wait, what? Mother trucker?
I can't
The
get any
local-
better.
I told you there was a local infosphere.
Oh,
I told you that, which is why your thing works.
correct. All right, fair enough. Well, I download all that information.
I can't get any better, so 41 intimidate.
Move! Move! Bridge, get out the way, Bridge, get out the way.
Okay.
It's literally a physic from Princess Bride. Hey, everybody, move!
Plus, he has
I'm on the Broad Squad. You are the Brute
local
Squad.
You are. Who
Modulator,
are you kidding?
so
You are the Brute Squad.
he can be heard in a 300-foot area or so.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah.
Okay, it doesn't hurt us, so I'll let it stand.
Is it natural one?
It's a natural 1, which would give me a 23.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
I
I was
would've-
like,
Mine's 31 and
Okay. 31. Okay.
I got
dis-
way
31
higher.
succeeded.
yeah, diplomacy. I got wait. I
Oh wait, I read.
What's your total?
19, 22, so 41.
Okay.
Oh.
Success.
Take that back. It was it
Like
was
I
18.
said, if it were like critical fails hurt you, I would be like,
I
oh,
didn't
hero
realize I was
point.
0 in all
Okay.
this.
You guys are able to
I mixed
It's
these
just-
get
two.
and direct people to the right location.
I'm sending out a bunch of really stupid information.
Okay. As you guys are going, there are. You're sending people. You're moving through the
Literally
city.
rolled a 1.
There are a couple of Sahedron guards that pop up, and they're just like firing you as you're like running through the streets, kind of thing. So I need a few things because this is crazy here. I'm going to explain things.
Yep.
You're not going to attack them. You're not going to go into combat with them, but you can attack them. Each player may attempt a strike, a spell attack, or similar action, or which includes area fire, auto fire, or hurling a spell into a group of enemies. You can attempt this twice.
So two of
More
us or
success is better.
each of us.
Can I just try to knock some of them over?
Sure.
Yeah. Athletics fine.
But I'm going to need you to do... Yes, but we're going to attach some damage to that. So... We're going to go down the list with starting with Casey.
You need me. Does it need to be damaging? I'm doing something that's damaging, but I have things that are more area damage. Except for the problem that they're lines from me.
Don't worry about, like, that in the same format. More of a... this is amorphous. You're just...
I'm
as you're
throwing
going,
spells.
you're just like...
That's fine.
Boo! Boo!
That works.
Like,
So
you're trying to,
we'll
like...
just use the
Yeah.
attack roll.
Yeah.
So it's like
Collateral.
I can.
Yeah, you're trying to do damage as you're going through, with the hope that by damaging them, they'll just get taken out by someone else.
Sure. So we'll do a spell attack roll. Stay in the box. Okay, so that's a 30.
Okay, that hits.
Do you need the damage?
I do need the damage.
Okay.
I am tracking that.
Okay, got it. That's where the confusion came.
That is, it's totally fine. It is also a very confusing paragraph.
Okay, so that is 26.
Okay, and is that... Are you
Mental.
Are you going to do the second attack as well?
Sure, is that at a -4 or just...
No, it's just a second. Let's just say it's 2 rounds.
Okay,
There's no map for this garbage.
got it.
Map wouldn't apply anyways because you couldn't do.
A 25.
Hits.
Not as good.
You're just like spell sniping as you're like, you're like down the alley. Pew! There's a guy. Purple.
16.
16. Okay, Brian.
Okay, first attack is a 37.
To hit? Area or
Single target.
single? Okay. That hits.
Okay, that was 28 damage.
Hold on, 28. Okay.
And 25 for a second.
Fantastic.
Sorry, second attack was 32 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so 25.
Okay. Tony?
Well, I was hoping I could do some fun stuff, but I don't really.
Tell me what you want to do, and then we'll see what we can do.
Well, I don't know. So, like, I have things like confounding disquisition, which allows me to enthrall a foe to lower its will DC and stuff like that, or stunned or stupefied for 1 round, or things like that. But doesn't do any damage, and I guess I could just shoot.
You don't
twice.
think that kind of thing would be effective here?
Say again.
You don't think that kind of thing would be effective here?
Okay.
While you're looking, let's have Kono
Do we want
stab some people.
Do we want scratch here or no?
Scratch is coming with you. Don't worry about it. Just go ahead
So-
and stab.
Should I stab? I wanted to try to knock some of them over, but would stabbing be
it's the
better
same-
since there's?
It's the same kind of action.
Yeah,
All right.
this is more amorphous than scripted combat.
So, if I'm using my athletics, it'd be 31. If I'm
Okay.
using my knife, it's 34.
Damage of your knife. No aim.
4. 12. Sorry. Because he had 8.
Strength. Yeah.
Okay. And your next one?
23.
That did not succeed.
Okay, I got a 31 and a 36.
Both success.
Well, was I supposed to -4 for the multiple attacks?
Nope.
Oh. Well, would have been higher.
Oh, then how high?
Not much, 27.
That would have hit.
Nice.
14.
Okay.
13 damage and 16 damage.
Okay. Get to the vehicle. There are working vehicles all over the chaos. So
Trying to shut him.
they're trying to like get this through. So piloting check. And yeah, just a piloting check.
Just to be trained.
Nope.
You've
30.
got to be kidding me.
Okay, that's a success.
35.
Success.
Nice.
24.
Yeah, hero point, because I'm not accepting 2 1s in this whole thing. As it was on the 19 and then was like, oh, I'm just going to go to the 1. No.
Right.
It's like, no. You've got to be kidding me.
Another one.
Fate is unkind.
Not a success.
I know. Yeah, I'm well aware of this.
I just want to make sure you know the result of your roll.
I want my hero point back.
Okay.
There should be a rule. If you get the same.
Well, you do have one floating amongst you.
You're floating amongst us.
So you're able to drive these empty vehicles to the location so they can just start evacuating people out. Okay. And now, fun for you. Information warfare. There are some hackers that are changing the billboards to direct people to the wrong location.
Oh yeah, let's not do that.
Okay.
That was me.
Go ahead and
Like
make a
I said, I
computer's
rolled
check
that natural 1.
to hack or a deception check to lie to create false records on the local infosphere.
I am
Multiple successes here are better.
I'm going to use. What's it called?
31 deception.
Can I aid somebody instead of actually doing it?
Okay.
If you want.
Who should I aid?
Me.
Someone other than me.
All right, I'll aid you.
Because I have a really good feeling that a
1 per day.
41
Roll
is critical.
twice, take the higher of the 2 results.
It's a success.
Okay.
What are you using? Do I have to use the same one as you do?
Yes. Deception. So
Okay, I got a 30 to aid you.
So that
nice.
aids.
Yeah, you.
Is that the same fridge that was there?
32.
It's the only fridge that's
38.
been there.
I never
38?
37.
37? Okay.
Yeah.
I never noticed the little thing on the front.
Yeah. It's a garage fridge, so it means I have to be able to keep the temperature that spikes, and so I can just look at it from the front to see if I need to adjust it or not. It's really nice.
The toothy grin is, another thing.
Yeah, the maw that just licks its lips every so often. Don't bother.
We've got it well trained right now. It only goes after intruders.
Okay. You guys are able to kind of like lead this mob through, and it kind of funnels off, and then you see this the shape overhead fly down, and just it's now combat. So give me a second.
It's now combat.
It's now combat because
Because of course it is.
it's crazy.
I mean, I will applaud them that they did a decent job on making this feel really hectic.
Yeah. Cool.
Place yourselves here, and then I will explain what's going on here.
I want to be in the front.
There is a law.
Where's the front? That's where I want to be. Brutaris. That's
So-
the way I was putting it in the front.
The brown outlines are buildings. The 3 brown cross hatches, or the cross hatches, are doors.
Okay.
The roofs are 25 feet up. You can't see the other things that are there, but when you come to them, I'll explain them. For everything except this green rectangle that has multiple hashes in it
Yep.
on this far building is on the roof, and you can't see it. That are there, and then you've got those other things on the other side of the building there. Okay.
So that's not interior stuff. That's on the roofs.
Exterior stuff on the roof.
We roll initiative.
We will
Okay.
in a second.
Yep. Take your time. Yeah, Brian and I need to see enemies first. So.
You get a bonus to your initiative of +1.
Okay. Nice.
This is what you see.
Oh, we'll worry about that later still.
Yeah, that's what she said, right?
Interesting.
You now are worrying about it now. It
It's like a big worm.
has a cannon on one of its arms. I want to clarify that. Okay.
It flies?
I literally wrote flying
Yes.
Naga cannon arm.
Yeah. So hold on.
Effectively.
There's a bunch of stuff, so I want to make sure I've got it all here for you, because this is going to be interesting. Okay, let's do initiative. Here. Row, Kono, Ambai, Scratch, Darvis, Enemy.
I still scratches since mine was rolling low. Yep, see, I knew it was good.
Okay. Casey.
22. Yeah.
Brian.
41.
Tony.
38.
Scratch.
26.
Gunner.
37.
Okay.
We're adding 1, right?
Yeah.
Got my watch. That's not English.
It is,
think it is.
but it doesn't mean what you probably wanted to.
I started Andy watching Muscle Moshley.
Oh.
And she's like watching the first episode, and I'm like, yeah, it's not what you think it is. And I'm like, yeah, it's a fighting anime in a magic world. Fan freaking tastic. We just finished season 1, and I was like, what do you feel? She's like, that was actually pretty good. I'm like, yeah, this is really good.
What if Saitama was in Harry Potter?
I know, right? That's exactly what it is. Okay. I'm going to have to explain some stuff here. Okay, so as you're fighting, there is still crossfire happening.
Okay.
So just remember that.
I will remember it so
top
long
of
as
that.
the writers also remembered that.
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
We will.
So, also to be a dick, it's 30 feet in the air.
Cool.
It's right above the houses.
It's in the courtyard. Shoot it in the balls.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, what I've seen of that, I'm reasonably convinced
Seen what
that
happened to the helmet earlier today? I thought.
Okay. So
Well, it has balls, but they appear to be in a different location.
this has a cloaca. It does not have testicles. And is female.
Pretty sure those are grenades.
That's why I
not
said-
balls.
But
No, it's
both
the
of you
snacks.
get your little thing
The snacks.
Feels
on
like
it.
a Pokédex
Well, I don't
reading,
think we-
but I don't want to hear it.
Can you? Does it have to be within 30 feet or? Because it's when you roll
Oh,
initiative.
never mind.
yeah?
It's an observed foe, so
Yeah.
it breaks the 30-foot thing for demoralize.
Mhm.
So yeah. So. Ooh. 35.
Plus 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll DC.
That's a success.
Nice. So he is frightened 1 and flee 1.
Okay.
I got 1, so I assume I went for the balls joke. And then, wait, where?
Ro, you're
Are
not
you-
supposed to yell at the balls, man.
You have to grab them. No. Twist the
Monkey
balls.
snatches plum.
And the just bleed gods. It's an MMA. Twist the balls. Oh, it's an MMA fight, dude. Give him the old dick twist. Jesus
his
Christ.
dick. Friggin' that meme. Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
Oh, actually, I don't think he's fleeing. I think that's only if I
I
correct.
thought that's only if you crit.
yeah.
So, yeah. It is now Ro's turn with Kampai and Kono on deck. But you have a flight speed.
Yeah.
I also have.
Thank goodness.
I think I'm gonna climb the walls though, because my flight speed's only 15 and climb is 25.
I thought your flight speed is 25.
when you get the adaptable limbs, they get a
So-
20 speed,
Oh.
but the fly
It
speed
changes.
still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you can switch.
His speeds
between-
are all over
yeah,
the
Well, you
place.
can swap between them. That's what the action does.
Yeah.
So you can unadapt your limbs and you gain your normal fly speed, but your walking speed is still 5. It's an alternate.
Yeah. His
Yeah. You have to, but you have to decide at the beginning whether you are flying, floating, walking, climbing,
yeah.
burrowing.
He's currently walking.
So I fly up.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm
Hold on.
30
He
feet.
has ultra.
I know.
wings, Yeah.
Now I have to describe things.
Yes.
That green thing
Uh huh.
is about 10 feet high by 10 feet, and it looks like it's a staircase down. The red thing is like one of those round steel vent covers that spins.
Okay.
Additionally, every single one of these buildings has a slight of like not a parapet, rampart, so you get cover. Okay, I'm gonna keep explaining this.
Yeah.
The yellow things, see the yellow? There's 2 yellow things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are billboards. Those are hollow billboards, but they do still provide some cover. You see 3 giant freaking smokestacks on the other building, and on the other side you see a cluster of like vent fans, and this
these
purple
are
thing.
AC units,
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
and then these are Titanic stacks.
More
smaller.
like just they're about 15 feet tall. So yeah, like smokestacks. You're exactly right. My brain was just like, that's not the word. And then this purple one is like a small single vent, like a restaurant kind
Like
of
an
thing.
access hatch or something.
Yeah. Well, more like just for like Wendy's.
Cool. And what's the green? Is that a
That looks like it's a scaffolding to climb up.
nice?
So I'm gonna do impeding shot. Those
Okay.
32 hit.
32
Oh, yeah, that's good. About
just
that.
hits.
Okay. So 13, 16 damage.
Okay, hold on. What type?
Fire and electric.
How much damage?
16, so 8 and 8.
Okay.
16.
I believe if it has
Why
2
can't I
types,
find
it's
the
divided
freaking
in half.
move
As well as you
Um,
can.
speed?
This one would be specific, so if
Oh,
you
okay.
want
Oh, there it
Yes,
is.
give me the
Electrical.
electricity by itself.
Okay, electrical will just be 2.
So, okay. It doesn't go through, so what's your total damage?
Okay, so 2 less.
14? Because you gave me
11,
16.
Yeah, 14.
Okay.
And then it slowed 1, and it drops 10 feet. No save, I just have to hit.
No, I just got to read, make sure.
Okay.
Just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good for you.
Mhm.
It's now 20 feet in the air.
Yep. All right, and that was all through my actions.
Okay, fantastic. It is now Kampai with Kono on deck.
Okay.
So I'll move up, get him.
And then shoot. It's going to be a 33.
That hits.
This is piercing.
Okay.
Twelve, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 piercing.
Okay. It is now. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, it's now Kono's turn. It's now 20 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Gunner's like, I like this.
Hold on. 20 feet. I'm so slow. I don't think I can get to him. Because how far away am I? 5, 10,
I think
15,
this is
20, 25,
Hold on.
30,
Casey, where did you drop your
35,
field?
40.
I
40
think
away
I
from me
didn't
and
because
20
I don't
feet,
want this
so-
thing to know I'm a caster.
So how
Understandable.
much
Basically
movement
50
would
if
that
you do Pythagorean. So
Pythagoras.
So the problem is my
I
fly
know.
speed is 15. So it'd take all of my action just to get to him.
well, yeah. So you can move twice while aiming and attacking.
So here's the issue. Even if he moved directly underneath him and then floated 15 feet up, he's still 5 feet out of range.
Yeah, every way I look at it, I can't get to
Well,
him.
he's
Well, no,
large
so
because
He
he
has
only has to go up 5
That's
feet.
that's
Yeah.
correct. That's
so
correct.
if he puts a movement in between, then he's good. Because that'll be 3 actions. It's move and aim, then move and strike. So that's 3 movements gets him there.
So
easily.
he can do move and aim, move and strike.
No, move and aim, then move and strike.
Yeah,
So
sound-
skirmish, strike, move and aim, and move.
Well, didn't you say because he's a large, he's 10 foot by 10 foot,
Yeah.
he only has to move 10 feet?
5 feet up.
correct, but his speed is only 15 when he's flying.
Correct.
Yeah, which he's 60 feet away currently. Or 50 if you do the diagonal. That's 30 is not close enough.
Oh, I thought he
That's
was...
why I said he has to do a
Sorry.
third movement.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought...
No, valid, but
Yeah.
yeah, he
Yeah,
can do
that's
it. It's just he has
Yeah.
to do it my way.
All right.
I
so-
Put him
mean-
on something.
Yeah, no, I have
be-
a
to
I have a
be
thing.
honestly
you
fair-
can stab him at the end.
Anthony is correct.
He is... No,
The
it's totally fine.
way
You
he
are
described
accurate.
it.
I was miscalculating his distance away. No, that's totally fine. I had my first calculation was wrong. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right, and
normal attack,
strike
just-
has to be an attack.
Yep.
Okay. I couldn't like grapple him or something
I mean,
No.
well, I don't.
For
Yeah,
a strike, no.
no,
for a strike.
because strike has to be very specific. You rolled well though. so
I
sure.
did. I did. That's 41.
Okay, that hits.
All right.
Hold on. Making sure. Frightened one.
Frightened one's the only thing.
Yeah, so you got a 41?
41.
Yeah.
So whatever that
That
is.
crits.
Oh, my first crit. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
I mean, still calculating I need a 19 to crit with what I plan to do, but
All right. 12, 13, 16.
or no, I
22.
need a 20 to actually crit.
Any pluses from you?
Another 2.
No, I forgot.
All right, hold on.
9, 10. That's easier. Plus 8, 18, 21,
10,
22,
15, 16 plus 8.
24.
24, 58.
So 48.
40.
To 48. Sorry, whatever.
No, we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and then he's what's the
Off guard.
What's the cryo thing? He's gonna be off guard, but
Wait,
also
oh. I need to know how much damage you're dealing and what type.
of each type.
It's all cold.
It's all cold?
Yeah.
Well, this much will be precision, or is that also cold?
Oh, shit, that's right.
So precision, unless something calls it out specifically,
It-
is the damage type of the
So
attack.
28 is cold. 20 precision.
So
It's
the
still
precision will be cold because it's
Yeah, it's all
okay.
cold.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
We just
Yeah,
clarified
yeah,
that.
no worries, no worries. Okay. Not all of it seems to have gone through.
And then I should have written down what the.
It's
I think it's clumsy.
Cryo?
I think it's clumsy one.
Because he has to make a
it-
save,
it
though.
it's a DC
And-
30 or clumsy 1.
It
40,
saves.
yeah, so it's-
Whatever the save is, it saves.
Okay, so it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's a dex.
It is clumsy 1. Yeah, we wrote it
And
down.
are you off guarding it?
Yes.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
did say that.
I wanted to confirm.
Yeah.
I didn't recall, and that's why I wanted to confirm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did
So that's
say
all 3 of his
it's
actions.
off guard.
Who's after
It.
Okay.
Hold on, doing math.
Cryo doesn't have a save. It's just clumsy one until the end, until the
Oh.
start of Kono's
Nice.
next turn.
Yeah.
That doesn't stack with frightened,
Oh, so it's just a -1
but
anyways,
when
yeah.
frightened wears off, it'll still have -1 to its AC and other dex stuff.
Okay.
Mhm.
4 plus 8 is 12 plus 9 is 21. 3, 4, 6. Okay.
Now it might be down to a 19 and I can crit.
It's looking at you, and the damage, you guys have done a decent amount of damage.
We're trying.
Some of the wounds start to heal.
Yeah, that's about right.
Sounds right. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a troll. We have to hit it with fire.
Well, I'll try and figure that out.
Okay, fair enough. We'll have Scratch do it with the analyzed target.
I
You
mean,
changed what I was going to do, and that's
the
frustrating.
thing is that I have analyzed target, and that was like my exploratory.
Yeah.
So in theory, I should already be analyzing them. but
Well, I think
whatever.
that's why he told us about the cross stuff is we didn't really have enough time to be exploratory. But I get it. Be nice. Technically,
I mean, all it does.
is
all
this
it
a is this a
do
thing
is-
that exists on this world? Because I should be getting free knowledge checks.
It is not.
Well, shit.
it is.
It's an abomination.
It is not from this world.
Is this your mother?
That's understandable.
You know, I've seen
You're like,
my
you know
mom
what? I don't
in
know.
so many different
However,
places.
Are Baratu born or are they?
I need you. You don't have the ability to interrupt manipulates, right? That's just him.
I didn't aim, so
Just making sure. Okay. Does a 38 hit you?
Oh yeah.
Okay. 60, 12. 10,
Just a regular success.
17, 19.
I was hoping that the 10 was it. And I was like, wow, you rolled bad.
I mean,
So, what is your
19 on
AC? That wasn't a
60,
crit?
12 isn't
No,
impressive.
29.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I know, right?
Yeah,
You-
you said the number and I went down and went, oh.
Yeah, even I was like, That's pretty damn close on me.
Literally, you see it just look at you and just goes, reaches out its other end and just starts force choking you. You take
I have
19
that
points
spell.
of damage,
Harder.
and you are immobilized.
Oh, nice.
Perfect.
I
That's
have
where
that
wanted to
spell.
be.
I think you just can't take movement actions, right?
Yeah, so if he's up in the air, he'll descend.
Oh,
You
Yeah,
have
it's
to-
weird because
Yeah.
You have to spend the fly action.
And you slowed it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Okay.
So
That's-
are they also go from fall?
yes,
Yes.
Okay,
By 10 feet, right?
all the way.
All the way? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't take the fly action when you're flying, you just plummet.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Do they take damage?
No.
20
Well,
feet.
it's
Yes,
unless they have like catfall
They
or
can
something.
spend the reaction
Yeah.
to arrest a fall in air.
Also, if his restrain is part of a physical manifestation, he breaks it by his own movement. Yeah,
it's not a physical manifestation.
it might be.
No, it isn't.
He said. I thought he said he choked. Oh, if it's a force
It's a
choke,
spell.
it might not be correct.
Yeah,
For-
it's a spell.
Correct.
For
That, no,
if
and
he
that's
had
fine.
if she
Yeah.
had grappled him,
Yeah.
Then yes,
it
that
would
would
have
have
broken.
broke.
I just heard choke. And my
Okay.
brain,
Yeah.
yeah.
On
It-
this
it's
note,
their version of force.
you are
choke.
also suffocating.
Yeah, telekinetic strangulation.
What's the? Can someone look up the strangulation rules for me?
Yeah, he can't speak, and if he does,
So-
it's like it's
5 rounds.
Rounds.
What's his
yeah.
con modifier?
I don't speak anyway.
No, his con is. Where's your con?
4.
4 plus 4.
So you have 9 rounds
As long as you don't cast spells,
to
hold your breath and not.
figure out how to breathe again.
But if you take damage, if you take an action like attack, you lose a round. But if you take damage, you lose 2 rounds, if I remember correctly.
It's if you take
yeah, they
critical damage.
change
Yeah.
it a bit.
What's it called again?
Telekinetic.
Suffocation.
Oh, sorry.
No,
You can attempt to escape, which is an action,
kidding.
but the
437.
DC is going to be high because it's a stupid creature.
Yeah.
And
I don't know enough about Barathu anatomy either, because I know certain creatures can ignore it.
Your remaining air goes down by 1, and if you attack or cast any spells, it goes down by 2.
Okay.
And then if
Yeah.
you are critically hit or critically fail,
Fail a save against a
lose another
damaging
one.
effect.
yeah.
so it's 9 rounds, but it's really not 9 rounds.
It's not nice.
Yeah, like if I did 2 attacks on my turn and got
No.
hit.
It's if you attack at all,
Yeah.
it's 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
It goes down by 1 no matter what. It goes down by another 1 if
So
you do.
potentially each round it could be going down by 3 or 4.
2.
No, 2,
3.
3.
For each round, it can go down by 3.
Okay.
Total of 3, but
One
that's
normal, one
one
attack,
normal.
and then you getting hit.
So it's
Yeah.
just going to take the damage. How much is it to fall?
It
It
rolls it.
was 20 feet up, so
Yeah.
it's what is it?
So
2d10 or something. It's not.
No,
much.
it's a fixed amount.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 5
So
for every.
Kono is
10.
immobilized, but he's never ever been next to an enemy that moved while it was next to him. But he has
Well, the fall doesn't count as movement
Yeah.
for like an attack opportunity.
it's force movement, so
Yeah.
it doesn't
if,
count
it
towards
says
that.
if a creature within your reach leaves a square. Oh,
Yeah.
during a move action.
Yeah.
During a move action,
It's-
yeah.
Which
Okay.
Force movement
specifically
doesn't.
fall is
So
not.
go ahead and make them not floating anymore.
There are instances where forced movement does, but it's
Yeah.
written into that force movement.
And also, the Barathu is also on the ground.
Oh, I went with him.
On his turn.
Oh, on his turn it starts?
Technically, he has sustained his fly until he cannot, and then he
Oh,
falls.
okay.
Yeah, it's the weird like 6 second of a.
That's
combat
totally fine.
rule. Yeah.
Like the end of my turn.
Okay. While that's
Yeah.
going on, Brian, I also need to know if that disrupts any spells or anything like that.
No, it happens at the end.
Okay. It's Scratch and then Darvis.
Where the heck
Boy, it'd be nice if
is
Scratch had
this
air bubble.
stupid roll? Okay, damage equal half the distance you fell. So it takes 10 bludgeoning damage. Because if it didn't mitigate the damage, it's also prone.
Okay, it's prone.
Okay.
Whoa! Don't roll away.
Those round bases, man, they get you every time.
Yeah, I thought it was like 5 damage for every
I think you can,
5
if you have
foot after the 10
like
or
a dex
something.
saving
But
throw, or because
no,
I know
it's
that you
just
can.
half the distance.
Yeah. Well, you can also try to descend your fall, and you can also try to grab an edge, depending on where you fall.
Okay,
Some bunch
as
of
a
rules.
reward.
So.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
He's fine.
As a reward,
Okay, how close does he need to be?
You
to
can
do
each
analyze?
roll 1 attack roll for the remainder of your time in the city.
Okay. Based
Additionally,
on our own attacks, or
just what you were doing, your tasks that you did as you were running. Additionally,
No. That's what I meant. Is that attack based on our attacks? So it's I get the attack.
you can
Got
each
it.
player has a chance to re-roll an attack roll. Period. It is not considered a fortune
Effect.
effect.
Okay.
But it's any attack roll, including a spell attack.
Yes, it says 1 attack roll.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say strike. It just says attack.
Additionally,
Attack. Okay.
this is normal terrain.
Okay. Cool. So
Nice.
we consider it normal terrain instead of difficult for crowds.
Yeah,
and
because
shit.
otherwise, you'd be having some fun.
Okay.
This isn't fun.
You'd be having more fun.
We'll find out.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What distance does he have to be for analyzed target?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I was like, I did say that like 5 minutes ago. Like, fucking
Hey,
what?
I have it. 30 feet. And it doesn't actually mean you succeed. It just gives bonuses.
It takes movement, and then he casts analyzed target.
Well, let me see.
So that is 1 action. And then what's it do?
You do
It's
a
a-
recall knowledge and gives you a +2.
What's the recall knowledge?
Are you asking me a question?
Yeah.
Is it like,
Yeah, we have to know.
And
I'm sorry. Is there a
like
specific?
a nature? Or?
Yeah,
It
so
depends
it'll tell you
on
the
the
creature.
Oh
type.
yes. I'm sorry. My brain was like, I don't know what I'm talking about.
because it's heightened to 6th level, it gives a +3 bonus.
Nice.
Oh, no.
Religion, which he doesn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 17.
You can learn all sorts of bad information. This is great.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure it's a machine gun arm Naga.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
This actually is a Naga.
Oh, never mind. Shit.
It is undead,
Oh, great.
Okay.
Cool.
but you've heard of these. These are called Kirashim. And their cannon actually can be detached and thrown like a grenade. But it's thrown like a grenade, but it's a
Yeah.
bomb.
Normally they have it attached to their cloaca though, so that's a special type.
Don't even. No.
Stop it.
I'm giving him real information.
Oh, you're not supposed to, but it's like because he has augment specialist. I just thought he's like making shit up.
And they do have regeneration abilities, which you very clearly see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Kirashim. Undead Naga. Okay.
Okay.
What next?
He's got one more. But
Yeah.
Does he want to do anything?
Oh, there we
Well,
go.
he moved, he cast a spell, and he recalled
Recall
knowledge.
knowledge is a.
Analyze targets
3.
1. Oh, is that part of the spell, or is it? Oh, that's just a bonus. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 3.
Okay.
Sexy.
Well,
Now
hold
it
on.
is Darvis's turn.
Sucks that it's.
Do we crit fail that? Oh yeah, that's fine.
Actually,
Probably it's fine. I don't remember if it increases the DC by 5 or it means you can't make the check anymore.
If you fail or critically fail, you can't make another
that's what
recall
I thought.
knowledge because that's all your knowledge.
how does hero points work in that aspect?
How do you?
You could re-roll it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but like, do I have to tell him if you've succeeded or crit success or?
You have to give him the level, yes.
yeah.
Because we need to know
No.
that before we use the hero
Okay,
point.
okay. I'm just making sure.
I mean, we're not gonna.
Like
but
most of the time, there'd be like we'd be able to just look at it and go, we probably crit failed it because like a 17 would identify a level 2 creature and nothing else.
Yeah, you crit failed. Do you want to use a?
He's only got a. When we heard it was religion, he was doomed from the start, basically.
Yeah.
I'm saying, do you want to use a fortune point, a hero point?
Oh,
no, we're good.
Yeah, that roll was a 9. I don't think he's gonna get much
Yeah,
better.
we'd have to get a net 20,
Okay.
Yeah.
and that would still be just a 25,
Okay.
which might still be a failure and then a success.
Okay.
And then we know that it's blue.
unfortunately,
What if
I'd
blue
be
is
about the
important?
same thing.
Okay. Darvis, you're up.
Well, it's casting magic, so I'm guessing it's at least intelligent enough to take mental damage. Yes, I'm guessing.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he did say it was undead.
I know, but
Yeah, but-
undead have minds.
Sure.
Except
Not
for
all of
mine
them.
is-
Correct. Yeah, just throwing it out there.
I get it.
Wouldn't be the first combat where we didn't do anything useful.
I mean,
He's immune to. We know. Well, no, we know he has a mind because he's not immune to demoralize.
exactly.
There you go.
So, I'm going to throw a spell at it.
Is there anything we can do to stop him from concentrating on the suffocating spell that he's using on me?
We're working on killing him.
Is that the
that-
only way to get it to stop?
I don't know. We haven't even identified it yet. Calm down.
The problem with
We don't even know that
concentrate
you're-
is it really is hard to.
Yeah, I have no
break.
idea. Like, we don't have any. It was a mental effect. We have no idea you're choking. Not really.
Yeah, we really don't.
Yeah, I was like, how do you? It's not like you have lungs.
You right?
Somehow he needs air.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I mean, you need oxygen for.
Guys, he's
Metabolism.
grasping his air tentacle. I think he can't breathe.
Yeah, the strangulate.
Well, there's
On that spell-
if I had done
It's just a mental effect, literally.
is it Borai? I was gonna do Borai. I didn't. I don't.
I knew
I don't. I can't suffocate. They don't need to breathe. It's like at level 5 or 9, but it would. I'm like, oh shit! I have undead traits. I don't need. To
Okay, well,
Explode
here's
his mind.
hoping everything we've got on the stupid thing is working in my favor. Good, because that's a 39 to hit.
That hits.
Currently off guard because
Off guard and clumsy.
And frightened. But
Well, the frightened wore off
oh, it did. Okay.
Frightened war
at
off.
the end of its turn. Yeah.
So again, that's
It's just
minus
-3.
3 to its AC.
Yeah. Yeah.
39 does not crit.
Oh, 39? I heard a different number entirely.
No,
39 does
39.
crit.
39. Okay.
this is where we learn.
So now we find out. Does it take mental damage?
If you're going to attack it with mental damage, it does take mental damage.
Good. Well, this does mental damage.
it's a weakness against it.
Okay, so it takes mental damage. It is also encumbered for a minute.
That's funny.
Yes.
Okay.
Brian might need to look up encumbered again.
It's clumsy 1 and 10 minus 10 foot penalty to all speeds.
Yeah, it's on the chart.
Okay.
So it's that clumsy that you had affected that is going to go away in a next round. Is now there for a minute.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
I like this spell.
Good spell.
Right. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. That's not as good as I thought. Okay, so...
Oh, I do apologize. Get him as a circumstance bonus to all damage rolls.
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't think
Yeah.
it would have affected any of the rolls.
It didn't
you've made.
apply, but
Yeah.
yeah. But,
It
it
applies
applies
to
now.
this.
Applies to this. Crap, I lost the first half of my damage.
How much dice do you have right there?
6.
They're D8s.
Uh-huh.
32.
Maybe. Hold on. I think the first was 19. 29. 44.
Okay.
Plus 2.
46.
46. What kind damage? Mental?
Mental.
46.
Isn't that a crit?
That is a crit.
Oh.
48 then, because is doubled.
No. No.
His
40. Oh, yeah. 48.
circumstance is doubled.
Sorry.
No, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. I want to make sure I wasn't being weird.
No. Oh, boy. I'm not in a good spot. Can you move me behind that building I'm close to? Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's like, whoop, she noticed me now.
She does notice you.
And it's probably like, that little vermin.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna do scratch. Does a 24 hit?
No.
Guy next to scratch.
Did Scratch go?
Yes.
Oh, yes, he did.
30 to hit.
sorry.
Which one's next to
The guy next to scratch. Is that Tony?
Yes.
30 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. And then you. 26 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. So only one got hit. And you're hit with 24 points of piercing damage as you are struck from a bullet that is just whizzing past. I need you to make a will save for me, please.
How about no? 37?
Okay. Good for you.
Okay, so they don't include her in that?
What?
I'm just asking.
Yes, because it specifically says any player character.
Okay. So, in other words, they're cheating on their behalf.
Yes. Okay.
got it.
Top of the round with Ro and then Kampai and Kono.
Because Paizo, little hint from veterans. Friendly fire isn't.
Okay. We're going to aim and do another impeding shot. Let's see. 34.
It's prone. What does that do to it?
So
Minus
it's
2 AC.
still -3 to AC.
Yeah. 34?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 17, 18. 21 with it's piercing and 1 is void.
21?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to quip. In response to him landing a strike, I get to demoralize
Okay.
as a reaction.
and that's going to be a 39.
That's a success.
Beautiful. So frightened 1.
And then it slowed 1 again because I hit with another impeding shot.
Good job.
Thank you.
1 per day, I can improve a demoralize effect by 1 step. So it is a critical success. He is fleeing 1 and demoralized 2. Frightened 2. That's the word.
Okay. No, I'm looking at something. That wasn't a resignation. I was like, this. I can't plan its turn until it happens. I have planned 3 different action sets for it to do, and you're just like, no, that's out. Oh, no, that's out. Oh, that's. And I feel bad because I'm like, oh, when it's the monster turn, I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do now? Like, that's a good problem to have for the players. So hold on.
Take it down.
Yeah, we do
got-
have a lot of ways
So,
to make this thing
It's currently
miserable.
frightened 2
Correct.
Yep.
And fleeing 1.
and fleeing 1.
Mm-hmm.
Spend each action, which
And
means
it's clumsy, and
it
has
can't spend its action to sustain.
Nope.
Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on, guys.
Unless it has something that allows it to sustain for free, but yeah.
Correct. It can't spend an action to sustain.
Nope.
Okay, hold on. Okay, is that your turn, Brian?
Yep.
Okay. Tony.
Get him. I'm double checking.
Who still has their hero points?
So
Everybody but Tony? Everybody Tony. Everybody Casey?
Yeah.
Are you taking the floater?
Am I taking the floater?
Yeah, the floating whatever you
Sure,
so
I'll
often.
take it.
Okay. Get one after the break.
So, confounding disquisition. Try to enthrall a foe with convoluted and utterly pointless monologue that leaves your audience dumbfounded. Attempt a deception or diplomacy check against their will DC.
Okay.
So, 32. So, will plus 10.
Technically, will plus 8.
Yeah, because it's got that just makes it.
Is it a success?
It is a single success.
They are stupefied for 1 round.
F you.
And then I will strike it.
This would be easier if there were.
Oh, I can't strike it. That was 2
And the issue is, it's at the tiny part that I'm trying to freaking read.
Yeah. So, no, that was 3x. So that was
Take a status penalty equal to the value to all checks,
including casting and
Including-
DC. Yeah.
casting. And if you cast a spell, it's disrupted unless you make a
Yeah.
5 check.
Which is like 5.
5 plus the.
Correct.
Yeah.
So 6.
Stupefied.
Yeah.
6 or
Um,
7.
Yes. So get him was my first action. Free lore, which sustain. So everybody has get him, and then 2 action for disquieting for disquisition. So yeah, that's
Okay.
me.
Okay.
Whew. Fuck all the statuses.
Yeah. What are we missing? Let's hit him.
It is now Kono's turn. You are no longer suffocating.
We'll just pretend that never happened. I'm fine.
You guys saw nothing. Nothing.
Immobilized? Am I?
No.
Am I
No, you're not.
The spell is gone.
The spell is frustratingly
Everything-
gone.
After everything that's required
Well,
that
no.
it does goes away.
No, technically it doesn't go away until its next turn, right? When it has to sustain.
Start of its turn when
Yeah.
it can no longer sustain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're still immobilized.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Okay.
You're still suffocating and immobilized, but it's not.
And yeah,
It does nothing
at the
to
end
affect
of
you.
your actions, you will fall.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
and,
what I was
and take
planning.
10 damage.
I was gonna do that either way.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
So we're gonna double tap first off. So aim and hit twice. The red ones first.
The weird thing is, immobilized isn't even like a thing here. So it just literally is just nothing.
Well, that doesn't have
Oh, it's
any
right
of the remastered rules,
yeah, you
but
can't take any action with the move trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I say red.
So you can't skirmish strike.
Yeah.
So 40 and
hit?
yeah.
23 plus 17. And then the
second
That's a
one.
crit.
And then the second one is. Is there any pluses outside of this? Anyway,
Well,
it'll be a
it's at
29.
-2. Right now you're at
29 hits.
All right.
So the first one is a crit. The second one is just a normal hit.
You'll just have to settle.
I really wanted to kill one of you. You have no idea that you have just basically won the fight. It was going to fireball all of you
awesome.
with persistent holy damage.
Excellent. Okay, 10, 14, 15, 16,
And forget
17,
'em, are there any
18.
pluses?
Yep, so 26 for the first one. So 50, oh God.
52.
52, thank you. I was like, math! Shit!
Yep.
No, right?
52.
And
then
then
this
it's a
one.
clumsy one because of the cryo.
Yeah, but it's already.
It does not matter.
I know.
It does not matter.
And that-
16.
Yeah, I
Aim-
mean, it's
aim
already
applies to
clumsy
all.
one.
Aim is not
the
applied
next-
to
on
the
double
second
tap.
one. Oh, you're right. It only applies once. Correct. You
But
are-
I-
54
yeah.
seconds.
but
so-
all of the damage is added before DR.
And this is cold, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So DR is only applied once, and then this is 8 plus 6 is 14. So another 14 on top. That does not get.
So 68.
Well, then mine only counts once as well.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
68 total.
So yeah.
I
'Cause it
count
lumps it together.
66.
Don't add mine to a second time.
So 54.
So 66.
Oh, 52.
Yeah,
Yeah,
66.
Yeah, we're good.
Sorry, I said.
No worries. I
No
want to make
worries.
sure my math is correct.
It's close. It's good enough. I mean,
Yeah.
we're not hedging on 2.
Okay.
And then you fall.
So for my last action, I'm going to raise my shield.
Yeah, you can-
Oh yeah, because you can't stand up.
Oh,
I mean,
and I'll let him be off guard.
the
with
issue is
that
you're
attack.
prone.
Well, he is now. That prone doesn't do anything. So
I mean, okay.
I wouldn't be able to
He
move
can't
either
stand up.
way, so
he can't take a movement action to stand up.
But he could take a reaction to arrest his fall.
is that allowed?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
He's
arresting-
he's immobilized, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
I was like, I'm pretty sure it's got a move. It might not. I don't know all the.
It says you
rules.
can't take any action with a move trait. That's all it
Correct.
says.
I don't know what all has the move trait.
Let
Is what I'm
me
saying.
see
So
the
kip
traits
up,
on the
standing.
rest of phone. Has no traits.
So you could do that.
Cool. Is it what is it? A
So
It's a reaction.
It's
I know, but you have to-
acrobatics or reflex save.
reflex save? Yeah. So you're gonna roll plus that plus 22. I can't choose your numbers.
so that's a 28.
Yeah. It's typically a 15.
Yeah.
So
So you just
Okay.
lands.
He just lands.
He's just like, ha 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 ha.
He uses
It's like he's taking the
he
elevator
uses
down.
the prone enemy to stand to land standing.
Well, he's only
Okay.
like 10 feet off the ground, so he might just like slide down.
Okay.
Ew, you snail him.
Oh, gross. Okay.
As opposed to everything else we've done to him.
It's now its turn.
Yeah.
Now, it's stupefied,
Yeah.
clumsy, frightened 2,
Correct.
off guard,
And fleeing.
and fleeing.
Yeah. Which I have the rules.
But it's slowed 1 as well.
correct.
Okay, you are no longer suffocating. You are no longer immobilized.
You're gonna play it cool. No one knew.
Play cool. Nobody knew.
It's also encumbered.
Yep.
Oh my dear goodness, guys. Hold on. There's a lot going on. Okay. So take an action to stand.
Yes.
Oh, I
Because
guess
you can only
technically
crawl
you're-
5 feet.
So yeah, yeah.
Stop it.
So it's a 32 to hit for standing.
Really?
Yeah.
Because that's a
So
move.
when
Welcome to
you-
Hair Trigger. It has.
I
move
thought it was.
trait.
It is a move.
I
yeah.
only
Yeah.
disrupt manipulate actions.
Yes,
It's
okay.
just going to take damage.
Okay, that hits.
Okay.
So it stands up.
It stands up. Gosh, dang it.
Stands up. Boom.
Strong.
Do you have reactive strike?
That's right.
If he's a melee one, yes.
Yeah, I would like reactive strike, but I didn't see it anywhere.
If you're a melee operative, you
Skirmisher?
auto get it.
You do?
Yes.
25.
I mean, I wrote down all of them on
25 damage.
Yep.
here. But
Piercing and void.
I don't remember reactive strike,
Look it up in the operative.
but yeah,
Okay.
I was just
Um,
on it.
because that sounds great.
Opportune retort.
That's if somebody critical fails
Okay.
a melee strike on me.
It now flies away 40 feet. No, it flies away 20 feet. Just
Which direction?
this direction.
So I do have a reaction.
Yeah, I know.
To follow him. Nothing else. I just follow him.
Give me your tablet.
You used your reaction to
Yeah,
arrest your foe.
He used his reaction
arrest,
already.
yeah.
So.
Oh, that was. Ah, yeah. Never mind.
I
Dang,
get
I really wanna
reactive
use that.
step, but I didn't
one ever moves
see a
when I'm already
reactive
standing next to
strike.
That's fine. And I would take hair trigger, but
Ooh, valid.
Everyone
Yeah,
who
they get
attacks me
reactive
is, like-
step.
If I had helped you build your character, I would have taken Kip up.
Oh,
Anytime if you fall prone, you
he
just
does have
stand
skip
up.
it.
Oh, you'd stand up for free.
Oh.
You could have. You didn't need to arrest your fall.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have
There you go.
skip it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would have taken like 10 damage, but
Okay.
5. He was only.
Will
10
you move
feet
it
up.
20 feet this way?
It'd look cooler.
Okay. That's its turn.
Okay.
Now hold on. The slow is now gone.
and the
The
frightened one.
stupefied is now gone.
Yep.
Frightened. It's now down to frightened one.
1.
It is no longer fleeing.
Yep.
It is still encumbered,
Yep.
which means it's also still clumsy.
Yep.
It is no longer off guard.
Right.
I think off guard's till the end of my
Until the end of his turn.
Okay, it's still off guard. So there's
Yeah.
like
I didn't
Like-
know he inflicted off guard again.
it's
Okay.
it's like the check engine light is just everything is going off, and I'm trying to like keep track of where each one is.
Maybe retroactively, like, so when he's frightened, he's also suppressed by me 10 feet. I think you applied that.
No, I didn't.
No, he didn't.
Move him back 10 feet.
Yeah, I think it's called suppressing insults. On
Yeah,
success,
the-
demoralize your opponent suppressed for as long as it remains frightened.
Yeah, because I make it encumbered, which
Yeah.
reduces it by
Correct.
10. You reduce it another
Correct.
10. She stands up and is like, oh!
Give me a moment. I gotta do math.
Should have stayed in my own world.
This sucks.
How much were they paying me again? This is not worth it.
Not enough. I'll tell you that for nothing.
1, 2.
Undead. It's probably being forced to be here.
Okay.
Probably not.
Okay. It is now Scratch and then Darvis's turn.
Scratch.
I'm kind of angry. I was expecting this thing to just roll you.
Yeah.
It's how everything
does
was
he just
You
wanna-
got
gone.
destroyed by 3 guards, and this guy's like, ha ha ha.
Scratch just
Nope.
steps up and casts a
See,
spell.
this is the thing. In this game,
Just make it
numbers
easy.
is
So it's
important.
whatever that spell was that we did.
You can have 10
You can just do
moves,
ricochet.
and they're more dangerous
That's a
than the
64,
boss.
That's easy.
Yeah, like that.
It's also up to character builds. Like, if
Yeah.
I didn't
I think
take
it's
impeding
that,
shot to
I don't know anything about the spell.
hamper
Is it an attack
enemies,
roll?
and
Yeah.
Trust was like, I'm just going to focus on
if it is,
damage.
it's
I
plus
did
19.
look it up.
If you don't take
Hey,
that
Casey,
sort
do you
of
know what
stuff,
ricochet is?
fights
can find
become
it.
a lot harder because you're not messing.
We know
with
it's a cantrip. We know it does 64. We just need to know if it's an attack roll or a saving throw.
I'm pretty sure it's an attack roll. Let me look.
Okay.
Also,
R-
as a
RICC?
funny thing, if
It's
I
Oh,
didn't
come on.
take the
Reflex
bard
save.
archetype,
Okay.
I saw there's a operative feat called Stop Them in Their Tracks.
It's a reflex.
And if I critically succeed to demoralize, they are immobilized for
Yeah.
1 round.
And
So reflex save versus DC 29.
It failed.
okay, so it will take 64 force damage.
It's right there. Oh, yeah. Wait.
Here it is. There's little plastic pieces on the ground.
5, 10, 13, 14, 15, whatever damage.
One
it is.
more.
What?
Did you roll 5?
6.
Okay. I could only count 5.
15 plus the
picked it up
2?
and- yeah, yeah. So 15 total. That was plus my 2.
Okay.
Normally it would ricochet, but
Yeah.
There's nothing.
It's.
to
I think
ricochet
it's basically like an electric arc,
to. It is
but yeah.
effective.
We ricochet
But
friendly
it's
fire.
force.
Fuck those guys. They
yeah,
shot
it
me.
hit somebody
Yeah.
else.
So it is now. Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of scratch. Yeah,
Okay.
he moved and did a 2 action
Darvis.
just to make life. easier.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm going to step out into the street.
This way or diagonal?
Just straight, because that's a hard corner.
Brian,
Yeah.
how does regeneration work if you don't get the deactivation? It just keeps going.
It
Or
keeps
you need
going.
the coup de grace, right?
There isn't a coup de grace
There
option
isn't.
in
Oh.
2nd edition.
So,
So
how do you kill
if
someone
you
with regeneration? You just
Figure
don't?
out how to
You
break
just
its
have to-
regeneration, and then it can die.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll say like bring them to 0, or you have to bring them to 0 with a certain damage type, or it just after X number of days it just stands up and walks around again,
Okay.
as some undead do.
Let me make sure, but
Okay.
because they don't, NPCs normally don't go through the dying process.
Yeah.
Like we can't just get them to dying 4. So let me look at the rules.
Okay,
and make sure.
it's going to be a reflex save. DC 30.
I think you knew this, but it's also -1 for get 'em. My get 'em reduces their AC, and that's what it is. God damn it! Circumstance penalty to AC and reflex until the beginning of the turn. It does give an accuracy bonus. I forgot about that entirely. But yeah,
I don't think it's going to matter.
no, that's fine. Excuse me. But while we're adding numbers, I want to throw more out there.
Right now, it looks like they only have because they're not off guard. No, they are off guard. It's a minus 2 to AC, but yours also gives DCs. Yes, circumstance.
AC, yes.
Okay.
To
Okay.
AC and
I'm trying to stack status and circumstance based on the last conversation we had. So, okay, so there and there. Okay, what's against 30?
Against 30.
It fails.
Okay, it takes 29 life void damage. Okay. If it takes it.
It takes it.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what am I being a moron for? Okay. 24 hit you?
No.
26 hit you.
their lowest AC is 29.
Does 31 hit scratch?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I'm wrong. The lowest AC is 28.
Okay.
I forgot he has one level below us.
Scratch takes 25 points of piercing damage and needs to make a will save.
Okay. What's his will? 22? 39?
Okay, he's good. You kind of do hear the kind of gunfire kind of die down though in your area.
Hey, I'm over here. I'm walking here.
That's a bonus as you guys dealt a jack ton amount of damage to people. Some of the guards just aren't there to keep the fight up. Okay. Top of the round with Ro and then Kambaya and Kono.
Well, I guess we need to start figuring various damages to see what we can do to stop this thing from trying to stand back up.
Let's see.
It seems to be resistant to cryo, so maybe we could try fire.
Oh, there we go.
I mean, I think he's doing fire with one of his attacks.
Because the electricity wasn't doing anything, I switched to physical and void. But I'll do
Yeah, I don't
Go
think he
back
has fire
to
either.
fire damage. So I'll need the D4 this time.
What?
So we'll
None of us
aim
have just, like, a
impeding
flamethrower?
shot again.
No, Obadiah is not here.
Okay, so that's
Oh, yeah,
35.
35 to hit.
Yep.
35 hits.
Okay.
Can we make some flame?
I
Let's
have
get
a
the-
spell.
Let's get the rocket thing on her arm to blow up.
Oh.
Yeah.
But, okay, that's done.
Let's get her in nice smokestacks.
Just bend the smokestacks around her. She's immobilized forever.
Yeah, as long as it does enough persistent damage.
Hey,
to
if it
negate
worked for
the-
Superman versus Nuclear Man, you know that elevator. on the
24
moon.
fire. And then slowed one.
I'm gonna try to make a religion check.
Okay, it drops.
Okay.
It is still alive.
Okay. We can see it piecing itself back together.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do this is just gonna go. We're gonna go, you guys, and then it.
Yeah.
So go ahead and try to attack it. Who's left? Which is
Well, yeah, he's got more, or
I'm out of that.
yeah,
game.
he's out of.
I
his-
will get him as normal.
So you've done fire. You've
Yeah.
done electricity.
Well, I
You've
can
done
make.
piercing,
I have a plus 15 to
Void.
religion. I can make a check.
mental. I know. I'm just
Okay. Yeah, I can only do physical. I can't do any other type of damage.
okay.
So I'm going to other things.
Might make a
You've done
quick,
electricity.
might make a quick trip to one of these stores and like come out with a few weapons that we haven't tried yet.
Right?
Use an intimidate.
I mean,
on the
again, I
store
have
owner.
a few things to do.
More like it's probably holy or something.
Yeah, it probably is enough. Like,
Okay.
I
So
don't know if any of us have that.
I'm going to get him, and then I'm going to do a directive called Steal Yourselves.
Okay.
Any ally can choose to spend one action on their turn to brace. It has concentrate trait, which is whatever. I guess barbarians would be the only ones to get shit on.
Yeah.
If you spend an action to brace, all allies and myself get +1 status bonus to all saving throws against effects that deal damage. You also get temporary hit points equal to
Okay.
4 plus half my level, so 5, so 9. So, and then I will recall knowledge. I don't. A free action for my once per day to make it expert, which will give me a 17. So, woo! 19 plus 17, 36.
Okay. That's a success.
If the information is available, that's the only one I want.
This is a Kershuti,
It's a Kershutery board?
which is a large unholy fiend.
Nice.
Okay.
They are summoned by not necromancers, just people. And do I just give you a single piece of knowledge, or what do I do?
You give them a most helpful piece of knowledge.
Oh, the most helpful piece of knowledge? Yeah, their regeneration is deactivated by acid.
Acid. Interesting.
Okay.
So that's a. There you go. Welcome.
I swear I have something that does do acid.
I don't think you do.
Yeah,
I might
hate
not.
acid
I don't
damage.
think any of you have acid.
I'm gonna go to the store. Is one of these a shop?
Oh, wait. Yes, I do. I've never used it,
Okay.
but I have something that deals acid.
Okay.
Should I grapple it? Would that help? I mean, it's
Keep
already-
it down is about the only thing I want you to do.
Yeah, I can do that. Do I need to roll anything?
It's currently down.
What I'm saying is basically do everything you can to make sure it doesn't stand up.
Yep, I'll go hold it down.
No, don't hold it down. You need to keep it down, but don't touch it.
Just keep
But don't
stabbing
touch it.
Just hit it.
Well,
yeah,
it's already
don't
down,
be in
so-
my distortion field, is what I'm telling you.
Okay, so I won't.
Oh, you can do the acid with your distortion field?
Pretty sure
Did
I'm
not know
double
that.
checking. That's because I haven't really used this. a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
I could go
Okay.
above it and not let it stand up. How tall is the distortion field?
No, it just means keep hitting it.
I mean, keep doing damage
Oh,
to it
okay,
so
okay.
it doesn't
Okay.
heal up
Sorry, yeah.
and can start moving around and making me go, hold still, damn it.
Okay.
Just Hulk it.
So you have your
Okay.
action before it goes, and then he goes.
Yes.
Uh,
So,
I can try to hit him, which might suppress him, and then he wouldn't be able to move as much.
Just totally fine.
Is he already suppressed? I think.
No, because
But you could make him off guard.
Yep, I can do that
You
too.
hit him twice.
yes,
And do
there it is. So,
Should I hurry and do that?
Prepare that, and he's going to do his thing.
So I'm gonna walk over with mobile aim, and then
oh, okay.
hit him twice. Let's see, we were saying that was the first. that
This
was the
might
second.
require you to GM judgment that.
Okay, give me a second.
So yeah, first one is a 40.
That crits.
Okay. Do you need the damage and
No.
stuff? Okay. So that's that'll be suppressed. The second one is gonna be 20, and that's a nat 1 on the die.
So
So
I would do off guard first, always.
I think I'll just hero point that at this point,
Yeah.
or I'll use the reroll that we had
Okay.
from circumstance.
Well, your master plans. Oh no, you don't. Never mind.
Yeah, so that's gonna be 33.
10 plus that.
Okay,
Yeah,
33. That is a success.
So off guard suppressed.
Okay.
Oh,
It's always good to do off guard first and then suppress, because suppress is just minus AC, minus movement.
Yeah.
Off
Okay.
guard is minus 2 AC, period. Okay, what do you need me to rule on?
okay. So this specifically states that they have to move through it.
Okay.
If we drag her through it, in this case, will you rule that that is moving her?
For this instance, yes, because make life easier.
Because otherwise, I'm just going to be doing a lot. Okay, so
Okay.
here's what I do.
Before you go, it goes.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I could shove it.
did you aim?
Yeah.
So it stands up and you.
It's not standing up.
Is it crawling?
No,
It's just
Okay.
it is just nuking.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, I'm fine with that.
Let's see.
You reroll
Does it go before the spell or after the spell?
before it because
It'll
it
go
can
before.
stop the manipulation.
Yes.
I'll spend a hero point.
Hero point.
Are you within 30 feet of it?
Yeah, he's with 20 feet.
Okay.
Also, hair triggers your first
Oh, there we go.
increment.
Pause.
Yeah.
What was the first dice total?
The first die total would have been 28.
Okay. And what's the second dice total?
43.
Okay, I'm choosing the 28.
Okay.
Interesting.
You fail.
Okay.
And its spell goes off.
Well, except for one thing.
Okay.
Do I do enough damage to put it unconscious again?
No, because with the 28, you're not hitting it.
Okay, making sure.
Yeah. Yeah. There's... Its tail twitches as you see that happening. So I got to read some stuff here.
Yeah, that's fine.
like the whole thing, or
Yeah, that would have been interesting if you'd crit failed. it becomes quickened for a minute.
Glad that didn't happen at the start.
Yeah, when you used your reroll instead of your hero point.
I got lucky. Dang, this thing does reactions based on hero points? That's nuts.
No, it bases it on fortune events. Fortune effects.
Oh.
His master plan also affects that. Okay, it's gonna still go off. It's not gonna hit you because you're up on the building, but it's a 20-foot burst centered on you.
Sure.
And I'm pretty sure it's gonna hit everyone. Maybe not the Barathu.
The Brathu's the only one out.
Okay. So I need everyone in that area to take 6d. Nope. 66 damage. Yeah, what's the actual damage?
Just roll it
Yeah, I
yourself.
need-
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll, just fuck you.
I only took 6. It's a
Okay.
reflex,
8.
though.
Yeah, give me a second. 18. 24, 27. Okay, it is a reflex save.
Okay, 38.
Okay.
Success.
35.
Success.
You're out of range.
To this
Oh,
guy?
scratch. You're right.
Do you want to roll for him instead?
Well, shit. He's gonna hero point. That's what he's gonna do.
Yeah?
He probably should.
Did he do it more than once? I thought not a reaction.
in the
You
same.
don't know.
Let's find out, because he only rolled a 3.
It's a 25.
It'd be a 22.
20. Oh Jesus, yeah.
I think he should probably use it. I don't know.
Again,
Well,
it's
hold
a
on,
22 a critical
He's gonna
fail.
choose which one, and then
Yeah.
if it's a
A
critical,
22 is not a critical fail. It is just a normal failure. Because you guys have destroyed this person's DC values.
That's why we picked some of the.
No. You did fantastic.
I mean, Weight of Ages is a higher
Yeah.
level spell.
You take 27 points, and whoever succeeded takes half of that.
Or none if you're
13.
operative. 27. So 13.
13.
47.
Okay. Additionally, Scratch is taking 5 persistent fire damage.
Cool.
And hold on. Hold on. This is going to get interesting. Scratch is also going to take an additional 8 points of damage. And what is your will
DC
DC?
for scratch.
22.
32.
32. You're right.
Okay. Failed. Okay. It gets stupid stuff. So, okay. It is now your turn.
Okay.
It is awake.
But
So-
we now have an idea.
You know what you need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, first action. I am creating my field.
Yeah.
On top of it.
I think it's under the
under the
styrofoam stuff. Whatever kind of plastic that is.
Okay. Second action. I am making it danger zone.
Danger zone.
Danger zone. It's danger zone, Lana.
And it will be acid.
Okay. And what do you do with your third action?
Let me see what I can do.
Give it a double bird.
Quantum Crown position, meandering mind. Nothing I can do. Well, yeah, I've got nothing else I can really do.
Can't wait till I get out my van. I have a chicken and rice and bean burrito that is exponentially more delicious when it's cold. I'm gonna nom it.
I went to Mongolia.
So my van's
Okay.
out there for an extra 10 minutes because I'm.
I mean, okay.
And
I actually
Scratch.
do have a way to do acid damage to it otherwise.
Okay. Would you prefer to do that?
No. Not right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scratch.
What
he's
I'm
gonna-
saying is, if we can actually put it down and keep it down,
Yeah.
I can basically cast a spell until I hit the acid.
Okay.
So, how do we do its network? I don't know anything about how heal.
Oh, he's got 60-ish.
This says network 46.
Is that?
6 per round.
Okay.
Because Fred doesn't update anything.
It's okay.
Well, I wrote it because that's what we came up with last time.
So
Okay.
46, yeah, 46. And it's a single action to pump as much as he wants up to the 47 points.
So he might as well take that for himself.
Well, I'm.
Oh, are you hurt?
No, I think he is. So yeah, so he's gonna do 46 to himself, so it puts him to 14.
He might have a heal spell too,
He has heal as well,
which
which as the 2 action is self.
2 action is
It's
targeted.
ranged, but he can do it to
heightened.
himself,
Yes.
and it's heightened.
Yeah.
So he'll do that, and then I don't know the number. It's like a bunch of 8s.
It's 5d8 plus 48.
Oh. I have that. somewhere.
Really? Jesus, can he then he'll
treat
network
wounds.
Hold on. Slight retroactive. He's gonna network me
Okay.
and then heal himself. Because
Guys,
Yeah,
he can network me to full.
His double action gives its like
It's a D8 plus 8 healing per spell level.
yeah.
Oh shit.
D8
Yeah.
plus.
But it's
because
one
it's-
action to network.
Yeah.
So he can do both. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So he'll network me to 0 and he'll have 6 left. Because I was at 40.
And it's plus 40, so it's 5d8.
So how
plus
many
40.
8s?
Hold on. And then how many
5d8.
and then 5d8 plus
40.
Jesus. All right. So just
Yeah, no, like
he has,
I love what they did with Mystics.
Gotta do math. He's down 60, so he just has
He's
to roll
20 on the die.
8, 16.
12,
He's good.
14.
So he's, and then he has to roll a d20 for persistent fire because healing doesn't get rid of that persistent, right?
No.
Right.
Correct. So roll a d20, and he got a 14 on the die, so that doesn't work.
That doesn't work.
So he's still burning. And he takes 5.
5.
Okay, so he took 5,
Okay.
Okay.
and that's his turn.
Top of the round, Ro, Kono, Kemba.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So definitely something.
You're going to try to drag him through this field of acid.
Just slather him in it.
First things first. How about I try to demoralize him?
Yeah.
Because then he has to run off. He only has to take 5 fucking feet of movement to take acid. All right, so get him. Then demoralize. 15 plus 22, 37.
So it's a single success.
Damn it. And I already used my 1 per day.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, no! That's okay.
You can hero point that.
I rolled a 15. I would
I mean,
have
that's
to,
pretty high.
I'd
yeah.
have to get... No, I can't! Because...
I don't know. It might just be on attacks.
No,
Yeah,
that's
and
fair.
it might be a one and done.
It might be.
That's the
How
thing.
many tail twitches does it got?
9. He's part kitsune. 1, 2, and then
There's no way this is a 9th tail kitsune. Might be like
it's
a,
a
again,
it's
this
a
is
nagasune. It's
It
not
very
strong.
easily
It's a
could
Naga
be a
nine
one
tails.
and done because it's a fortune effect, and they're like,
all right.
yeah, we're not going
38
to make
to hit.
that a reaction. It's a once a day it can
38 to hit.
38 to hit.
because that's
Currently minus
powerful.
3 AC.
yeah, that's crazy.
Regular hit.
Regular hit.
Okay.
Basically negating all fortune.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 piercing.
12 piercing. It drops.
Stay down.
Okay. Kono and
I'm just gonna push it around in there when it's my turn. Yeah,
gonna
He's
grease
gonna
the
ShamWow it.
get out my washboard, the mobile bulwark. Just
That's right. Rose like grab his legs, don't grab his hands.
So funny thing, Because I'm going to do this with style. So I'm going to do die for cover.
Off the building?
Yeah.
Aim for the bushes?
Oh,
So I leap 15 feet. I
Okay.
have cat fall, so I treat the fall as 25 feet shorter.
Okay, yeah.
So I leap
You
down.
just face plant into the concrete. You're like, I
I
got
go-
this, guys.
I go prone, reach under the field, and
That's
I'm
why
going
I
to try
like-
and move.
There's a bouncy goblin where you can
Yes.
then.
Yes. I have that. I have that on my goblin.
That's Amoe is that's the whole shtick. The superhero drop and then he can as a reaction then bounce back.
All right. And it's a 32 against Fortitude DC.
That succeeds.
All right. I'm going to drag it over just a little.
Roll the acid damage. It's a cheese grater.
It's a
I mean, it does get a reflex save against it.
for half, but yeah.
Well, it's a basic reflex save.
Oh shit.
DC 30.
-1. Forget him.
Did you roll a 20?
No.
Oh, did you succeed?
No.
Okay.
Did you crits fail?
Yeah. My only one of the night.
It's coming up, it's coming up, Millhouse.
I also didn't crit you at all this time.
No, you didn't. Okay, then it takes 8 acid damage.
And it dies.
I think
dies.
you'll find that's 10
Well, I mean, I
acid
rolled
damage.
8, so 16.
10, 20.
20.
It
20.
takes 30,000 points of acid.
That's
As it just starts
Can I see
melting.
that picture better?
Yeah, yeah.
That's so cool.
Because I vaguely saw it.
All right,
I was like,
I'm
I
going to
wanna
go on a limb. I know that we did a lot to edit it in our
Okay.
favor, but so far this has been the best combat that we've
That
had.
has been the best combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also doesn't have that BS promession spell, which does not make sense. The other guys
Jesus.
did, and they're way lower. They're like, ha ha ha. She's got telekinetic strangulation and X-ray vision as her 6th level spells.
That's cool.
Okay.
X-ray.
That's how she was able to know where to choke the broth through
Yeah,
because she
no
had X-ray
kidding.
vision. She's like, your lungs are right there.
right there.
Okay.
There, right
Oh
there.
no, my lungs
You
sack.
are able. I gotta.
Can we
I gotta
please level
make
up to
sure
12?
and look.
Okay.
Is that when the good stuff happens?
No, I
Okay.
just like advancement.
Okay.
I'm asleep for advancement. Also, we get a skill, a class feat.
Yep.
Okay. You guys are able to take a few moments, rest. Commander Iron and Captain Vasoya comes over like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you killed that. What the crap?
Yeah. Neither can we.
This was nothing after whatever that was that caught fire to the forest.
Right?
Yeah,
the
no kidding.
multiple fire pods of fuckiness. Jesus. And they're from there.
Yeah, right?
They're like, no, we're used to that.
You guys are able to push towards the spaceport. And someone has gone ahead and started up the Sunrise Maiden for you. And they're just going. It's crazy. You guys are getting there, and the Sahedron are just like, they're beating a retreat. They're firing, and they're like just getting taken out. And then I'm going to read this. This is fun. Okay.
Coordinated nuke right there.
The whine of thrusters engaging eclipses the shouts of advancing troops as the joint force makes its way into the deserted spaceport. Royal purple vessels begin their ascent, taking off while under fire from the arriving troops. So you're just like, they're all heading out. In the sky, a battle breaks out between dozens of vessels. More of the purple Azlanti starships join in the support of others of their kind, only to be met by vessels of lustrous and dull green belonging to the Aeon Guard and Vescarium. Even higher at the edge of visibility, larger Vescarium ships begin to loom, disgorging clouds of fighters in support.
Yeah. They got here quick.
Yeah. In a final ruthless act, the fleeing Sahedron Guard vessels release a volley of destructive missiles and lasers down to the spaceport. The damage is immediate, with the advancing troops sprinting for cover as explosions blossom. Many of the vessels around the spaceport are obliterated by vindictive strikes, but miraculously, the shining hull of the Sunrise Maiden seems to have withstood any damage.
Good. I'm calling it. Save the women and children.
Then a single concentrated beam of energy slices through the sky, breaking a Vescarium destroyer in two on impact, and continuing uninterrupted towards this planet's surface. The plasma bolt strikes the spaceport with a mighty crack, and the beam embeds itself in the Sunrise Maiden, and the vessel explodes.
No!
You're now level 12,
No!
and that is where we're going to end it. Honestly, nothing was more heart-wrenching in Mandalorian when the Razor Crest just goes, and was like, no!
It just reminds me of Rogue One at the very end.
Yeah!
Like, you know it's coming, but it does not ready you.
Yeah, no, you're just like, this
As
is...
soon as it closes, you're like, oh, no.
Well, everybody, we've just finished the second section of Empire's Devoured.
Second book?
The second chapter.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. And so we're going to finish the next chapter of the next couple of weeks. I do have one question for everybody, and we'll bring it to the audience, because we're going to do something special. We're going to do a comparison between D&D 2nd edition and another edition.
The newest 20.
I was going to keep it a secret.
Oh, sorry. Edit this out.
That was last year.
Gonna do that, but we're gonna do that after we're done with the playtest. We have, after this chapter, we have one more scenario, which is a level 15. Are we good to do that, the second edition after that?
Yeah, that's
We're
fine.
looking potentially...
Yeah, I'm not going to be
End of
mad at having
February,
more time
March.
to do the thing. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us tonight. We had fantastic fights.
That was good.
And the dice were a little nicer this time around instead of triple crits from the DM. So yeah, thank you for joining us. Please check out our YouTube. We've got Facebook. We've got X. We don't have Instagram because they blocked us.
Yeah.
And we just got a whole bunch of things. Go ahead and check out our merchandise at the Fellow Shop. There are links below on Twitter and everywhere else. Not Twitter, but Twitch and everywhere else. So, yeah, it's there. Have fun. Enjoy it. And we'll see you next time.